Good evening. Thought I'd pop on Johnny Boy's midweek. I thought I'd have a couple of beers down here in a bar. I'm not expecting many people on tonight, to be honest with you. But just wanted to pop on and mention my what's happening midweek. A couple of signs are being made as we speak. Got some t-shirts being sold, some merchandise. Basically, I wanted to tell you about my drone. I'm not sure if you've been following my other videos. My drone I got returned from DJI. It's been repaired. It looks like they sent me a brand new drone, to be honest with you. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to raffle that drone off, I think, because I bought another one. I was going to sell it on eBay, but everything, John. Not sure what that meant. Evening, Johnny boy. All right, mate. I was going to do a little video, John, down the bar, and I thought, you know what, I might as well pop down the bar while I'm here. I might as well do a live one, mightn't I? Because it goes up anyway. So talking to myself, I thought there might be a couple of people popping out tonight. What's the day? Wednesday. Breaks the week up a little bit. So the drone, I've got if you're watching this live or you're watching this at a later date, the drone DJI Mini 1, virtually brand new. It's not been used since they sent it back to me, to be honest with you. Controller, box, the lot. I'm going to raffle it off. 66 raffle tickets, £4.95 a ticket, available at your shop. Let me just see. Hang on. Right, let's have a little look. So yeah, it's available in your shop. We're going to sell 66 tickets, £4.95 a ticket. Or until I get 1,000 subscriptions. I know what will come first, I would have thought, but let me just swap this over. That's better. Yeah, so 66 tickets, £4.95 each, available at my website. How's everyone doing tonight? Evening, Ray. Evening, Kev C. Oh, same old faces, Darren Chapman. It does make me wonder what everyone's doing. I don't suppose you're down your bars. I suppose you're on your phones, are you? I'm a bit knackered tonight. I've just been out doing a few leaflets for my good buddy Michael, who's a councillor, or I think it's a councillor or potential. I don't know. Local elections. There's so many little elections going on at the moment. I'm not sure what he's doing really, but we offer to. Evening, Melvin. All right, mate. Nice quiet one tonight. I'll have a quiet beer, I think. So if you just popped on, yeah, we're going to raffle off my drone on the screen there. If you're interested in it, it's up to you. £4.95 a ticket, 66 tickets. Then I'm going to do a live raffle. Or if you buy, there's 2 T-shirts at my shop. So I'm not forcing you to buy anything, but there's 2 T-shirts at my shop. 2 of those T-shirts. If you buy one of those T-shirts, with a note on there, you'll get a free raffle entry anyway, which is worth a £5. So you might be better off getting a T-shirt. Up to you guys. Those who have already bought T-shirts, they are in the post, they are on the way. I'll just check them tonight, dispatched. You're going to get a free entry already. There's a few people that bought T-shirts already. You'll get a free entry. So basically, I'm going to get a spreadsheet numbered 1 to 66. Everyone that buys a ticket will get their name put next to the on the spreadsheet, name put next to the number. And then when it's drawn out, we're going to do it. I think it's like the live Google random number generator. We'll do it live in a couple of weeks or whenever it is, when the tickets are sold, and it'll pick a random number. Winner gets the drone. Good little bit of kit, actually, the Mini 1. I'll say it looks brand new that they've returned to me. So I just got a controller, box, battery, the lot. Worth a few £100 easy. So is anyone drinking beer tonight? Is it just me? And I know it's midweek, so you got to be careful, you know. Thursday tomorrow. Half day for me tomorrow. I've got Friday off. More decorating and more videos. Other news I wanted to mention. Yeah, I know I sort of feel a bit embarrassed really. I've got to eat my words here, and the other week I sort of moaned about my mates. Evening, Steve, mate. I was moaning about my mate's homebrew a little while ago, wasn't I? But I've actually bit the bullet. I've gone and bought some homebrew kit. I wonder if I should have asked one of you guys that does homebrew. I couldn't resist it really. I was looking at some videos, Cheers, Ray. It sounds nice. Cider. I was looking at some videos, and the kits. I'm thinking homebrew kits, like the kits in the old days that my dad used to do. And I remember it being in the area. Right, I'd say the main problem, right? The main problem I've never done a homebrew is because I've never had anywhere to store it, because you have to store it in a big bucket somewhere to ferment at a certain temperature. And I've got nowhere in my house to really store it, and I didn't want to move it. I've got no air in the cupboard. Where do you put it to keep it at this? I think it's 19, 20 degrees or something. So you have to store it like that. So I wasn't sure where to store it. And then a friend of mine mentioned something about this. It came through today, actually. An inkwell. It's called an inkwell. It's like a plug socket thing. I like it. I've got to get some Guinnesses. I've run out of Guinness. It's like a plug socket thing, inkwell. Not sure if you've heard of it. They're available on Amazon. And it's got one socket for cold, one socket for hot. And you basically set the temperature. You plug it in the mains. I'm not sure how well it works, but I've seen some videos on it, so I'll be doing the same. You plug it into the mains. You stick it to the side of your fridge. Mate, we don't have to stick it. And you've got a lead, a wire come off of it with a little probe, temperature probe. That goes inside your fridge. So you plug your fridge into one socket. And I bought a little, like a bar heater, they call it, like a little aquarium heater or a greenhouse heater. So I've got a greenhouse heater coming through the post as well. So the idea is you put like a small heater in the back of your fridge. Sounds a bit weird, I know. So you ferment, you get your beer kit basically that I bought. You mix up all your gubbins, for want of a better word, and you stir it all up, put it in a big bucket, big drum, put it in this fridge. And that's the fermentation process, I think. I sound like I know what I'm talking about, and I obviously don't. And so that gets you away from the old-fashioned days of putting the air in cupboard or putting it maintains a constant temperature, you know. So that's the idea. And I think it's 19, 20 degrees. So you have a bit of a fluctuation, plus or minus 2 degrees. So I don't know, 17, 22 or whatever. And then you plug the fridge into one socket, your little bar heater, like a greenhouse hot heater. You plug that into the other socket. Hi, Sue. Good evening. How are you? So you plug that into the socket. So you got your bar heater in one socket, your fridge in the other socket, and apparently it monitors the temperature inside your fridge and it maintains it at about 19, 20, whatever you set it at, plus or minus a few degrees. Yeah, Steve, it sounds good in practice, mate. I've never done it before. I haven't told the missus yet, but I don't know if she's watching, but it's cost me about, I better not say, because she might be watching. It's cost me a few quid because I bought the kit, I bought a big drum. I thought you might as well go for it. I bought a big drum. It comes with a thermometer thing, a hydrometer, something else, It's got loads of monitor things. Anything that ends with METER, it's got. So you got a big drum. And the idea is you could get this beer kit. For those that just joined us, I'm talking about my homebrew kit that I've just bought. Coming through this week, I think. So I bought the beer kit. I bought this thing that plugs into the mains for my fridge and heater. And I bought a little heater. So this fridge I got on the right hand side of it, I use my beer in a bag. Thanks to Jamie for joining us the other week. That was good, actually. Just recovered, actually. So that fridge I'm going to use my beer in a bag. I've decided, I feel a bit naughty with it because I've blown him out. Because what I'm going to do, I've brewed my own. Now you can get two sets. You get one set with a beer barrel. You get a bucket with both the set, but you get a beer barrel or bottles. But I'm going to get a beer barrel. So the idea is you put it in this bucket, mix it all up, stir it all up like a witch, and create your beer. You put it into your what they call a fermentation fridge, which is what I'm going to create. You put it in there for a little while it ferments at 20 degrees. Then you transfer it with a siphon. You get all the gear with it. You get a siphon pipe. You siphon it out of this barrel into your beer barrel, and then the beer barrel I'm put back in my fridge. I'm hoping, I don't know if it's going to work yet. I'm hoping I'm going to put it through one of my pumps, and I'll have some real beer coming through my pump, homemade beer coming through my pumps. That's the plan anyway. I don't know. It sounds good in practice. It's cost me not fortunes, but it cost me a couple of quid. But I'm looking forward to doing that and setting all that up, giving something to play with, you know. The only thing is, I think once it's all done, I think it takes 2 to 3 weeks. It's a bit cloudy at first, but you can drink it. But then you leave it until it becomes clear. But you can drink it when it's cloudy. So I'm hoping I can put it through one of my beer pumps and have a beer. So that's that news. Poor cat died yesterday as well. A bit gutted about that. I got home just in time, and she took me and my boys saw take a last couple. She meowed about 3 times, laid on the cushion. and I took a last little breath. So we've done a little funeral for her tonight in the garden. A bit sad, actually. A bit got up, dig up a new lawn, but we've buried them, put them in a little box. We've done a little proper burial. It's for the best, though. I'm pleased with that she went at home quietly. We never had to take her to the vet or anything and get her like injected or anything like that. So it's quite nice. She went quietly. So that was good. What else was the other thing I was going to say? Yeah, she's got the drone competition. Rafa took interest in a drone. Beer kit I've bought. Oh yeah, I went out Monday night because I feel a bit bad there as well. I went out Monday night and had a few beers. All right, mate. See you later, Johnny boy. Are you going to use the hand pull fridge, or have you got another to use? No, well, I think I've answered that already, Steve H. Yeah, I'm going to use my hand pull fridge, mate. Yeah, that's got a hole in it already. So I've got my beer fridge with my beers in, and I'm going to use my fridge. I'm going to use my fridge. I put the beer in a bag in it. It's got a hole in the side already, so it won't affect that. So I can use that fridge. I can use that fridge with my beer in a bag. Take the beer in the bag out, put that to one side. I can ferment my beer in that. Take that out, drain it into the, siphon it into another barrel, put that into the. Cheers, John, mate. Well, it's only a matter of time. We started decorating, getting the outside in there. It was getting a bit messy, that old cat, poor thing. 19 years old, had good innings. So, yeah, so I can put the beer, take the beer out of the barrel at the fridge, ferment it in there, take that out. It's not going to affect the fridge. You don't damage the fridge. I've already got a hole in the side already. You just put this little heater at the back. That's all. Nothing's so. Yeah, so that fridge, these old fridges. I don't know if I mentioned it before. I bought this fridge for £1 off eBay a couple of years back. eBay or Market, yeah, it might have been eBay. So that old fridge. The only thing I'm worried about, this thing, does it keep switching on and off the fridge? Because that must damage it. But I saw some comments on YouTube. Apparently they're fine, but I don't know. I think you have to set the temperature of the fridge full up, and it doesn't fluctuate so much. I suppose if you set the temperature as high as it can go, whatever temperature that may be, and then you socket and you from the temperature thing will fluctuate. I don't really know how it works really. I have to try and see. I don't want it breaking my fridge really. That's the only thing. So yeah, we went out to the pub Monday night. My mate booked us a table for 6. And I think some people emailed me actually. I did email a couple of people back. Well, I think we spent 100. What was the bar bill? There's 6 of us. So it was me and my mate, my missus, and a couple of younger people. So 6 of us. Let me have a look. So I just want to check. Well, this is why people build garden bars, right? A couple of the youngsters had food, but 6 of us in all, adults. Well, all the youngsters are adults as well, aren't they? £172 bill. Hi, Anthony, mate. Darren, we'll do some whiskey. So yeah, got a couple more to do at the back there, and I've been a couple of people. A couple of people have been messaging me about some different whiskies, and I've written them down. Actual right. Let me just get back to this. Thinking about it. So hi, Sue. I'm not sure if you popped on or whether you just turned up, but yeah, you went for a couple of drinks tonight. Yeah, well, I'll tell you my bar bill, or our bar bill, was £172.65. So we went down a local pub, which is by the river. So you got a few pubs where we live, and one's a bit posh, and it's a little bit expensive. And I'll tell you a story. So we turn up, and my mates would have got a table at the front, freezing cold, because they've got a marquee, and they had another marquee next door to it with no heating and no lights. So we're a bit disappointed because I do know them down there, but we've got stuffed in the corner. And it looks like I've employed a load of little girlies. All these little girls are running around. Yeah, and I know, mate. 172 quid that bar bill. Because obviously you're outside. It's your first night out. You're going, we're here, have a beer, have a beer. So we're in a freezing cold marquee, no lighting, no heating. I did actually moan. I've had the actually because I said she's got arthritis. So I was winding them up. Anyway, for a bit of a laugh. But anyway, I mean, we was having a few, right? So we had, I don't know if you've heard of Asahi. They do a beer called Asahi. 13 pints for Asahi, £75, 40 pence. 13 pints of beer for £75. If I go down the list here, my missus was having gin and tonics, £10 for gin and tonic. But I was quite pleased at the very end of the night. We had a couple of well, something like Baileys and hot chocolate and that, and then everyone went home, and me and my mate, we had a little late one on our own. We had a couple of beers on our own in the evening. We moved under the heater, and then a young girl come up to me and said, "Would you like a nightcap?" And I said, "Yeah." So what whiskies you got? It sounded like I was an expert. I said, "Oh, we'll have some single malts." And when she read them out, I actually recognised the names, which was quite nice. Jura, Bowmore, and all that. We ended up having the Bowmore, which is quite nice. £8.50 for two singles, so that's not too bad. £4.25 each, not too bad. Yes, Melvin, is that your sign, mate? It's nearly there. I've taken a bit of time on that sign. It'll be with you the weekend, hopefully. It's the lettering, because it's one word. I've had to stretch, like the letters are out this way. I've had to stretch because the other signs I've done have been 2 lines, but yours I've had to stretch it out and up. I've just got it how I want it now, so it looks nice. It's getting there. It'll be finished this weekend, or hopefully Friday, actually. So yeah, it will look nice, but it's longer, a little bit longer. I'll probably put four holes in it for you, actually, drilled holes. But I've sussed it out now. I didn't know what font to go for, and it's the height of the letters, so it had to be the height, virtual height of a whole board, really, and then the length. If it had been the Meliphants, I hope I spelled it right anyway. So getting back to that, so we went down. I've shown. So getting back to that, we went down the bar Monday, and we was running a little bit late, 5 or 10 minutes late. So we made it a couple of bit already down the bar. So we got stuffed under the corner under the marquee. I'm a bit knackered actually. Got stuffed under the corner under the marquee in the cold, and a bit of a laugh. You're out of your first night and that. A little young girl runs up. What do you want to drink? Because we were sort of behind. The others had drinks already. What do you want to drink? So I said, "A beer and a large gin and tonic." So she went running off like, no drinks, no drinks, no drinks. I think that it must have taken her 15, 20 minutes for her to come service. Finally got the service. I got gagging for a pint. Everyone's drinking around you, gagging for a pint. Still no drinks. Still no. She took the order. Still, bless. Running back up 20 minutes later. What would you like to order? I said, "We've already ordered, darling. We've already ordered our drinks once. Where are they?" "Oh, sorry, I forgot." At that point, I said, "I'll tell you what, love." I wasn't. Well, no, did I say love? Don't know. It sounds patronising. I'll tell you what. Do me 2 pints, because I've been waiting a bleeding half hour ready for my first pint. I'm gagging for a bloody beer. And it just sort of went. It didn't go down a pound from then, but you sort of like you end up drinking more, really. And you're thinking to yourself, I know it's a bit of a laugh, but you're sitting outside in the freezing cold. I think it was 5.80, nearly £6 a pint, £10 a gin and tonic. Shivering with blankets on and coats on. One of the girls we've had a bloody hat and gloves on. So yeah, we had to transfer some money to my mate's bank account today because I think he put it on his credit card or some sort of card in the end. But anyway, getting back to that, it was a good night out. But you ain't gonna rush out those sort of prices, are you? My mate hasn't got a bar. I think he's on about doing a garden bar, because when you've got a garden bar, I did think to myself, you know what? I'm quite happy down here. I'm quite happy coming down having a beer. Especially when I do the home brew. That home brew kit I've bought, apparently, if it comes out all right, it makes 40 pints. That lasts a little while, won't it? Steve H, I suppose the fridge thermostat is always going on and off, so I guess it will be fine. Homebrew won't set you back that much. Looking like a bargain already. What beer kit are you going to try first? Wherry, is it called Wherry or something? Woodford's Wherry? Wherry? Wherry. Woodford's Wherry. It's had quite a few good reports on it. There's loads of different ones. So I've got the main kit, but once you get that beer, you make that kit, make that beer, 40 pints. And once you've done that, you buy another little kit. You keep all your gear and clean it, and then you just buy the beer after that, I think, which is really, really cheap. But once you got your main drums and barrels and that, sounds like a bit of a palaver. What's the word? You have to clean everything all the time, don't you? Can't even think the word of it now. You get some stuff to clean it, or everything's got to be cleaned. What's the word I'm thinking of? I don't know. Not disinfected, something like that. Can't bloody think. Mine's gone blank. Don't know. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to, as I say, doing my own beers. Wherry, 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 Woodford's Wherry. I think it's a bitter. I don't think it had any sugar. Sterilisation, sterilise, that's the bloody word, of course. Thanks, Sir and Ray. Yes, I suppose you put that stuff, sterilisation stuff, with water and mix it up and shove it all in I probably need another bucket. I don't want to go mad on it because you can end up, don't be one of those people with loads of gear everywhere. I just want to get the basics, really. I had an aquarium years ago and it reminds me of an aquarium setup. That just, you think it's great and it just gets, yeah, I've already thought of that. I've dug out a flag down. I'm not sure about it. Yeah, I will do. Like 20, oh, it's a Friday, is it? That'll be right then. Yeah, I had an aquarium years ago, and that looked like a good idea at the time. But you end up buying more kit, and there's water everywhere. I used to sneak in on a Friday quickly before anyone got home, and you had to do a water change, half water out, and it was a nightmare. Water on the floor everywhere. And at the time, I had my aquarium. I loved it so much. I was shocked when other people I spoke to didn't have aquariums because I loved it so much. A year later, you realise they are just work. It's hard work. I've got to feel this big brewing idea might be hard work. We'll see. That's why I've not gone down the lager route. I haven't gone down. Some people have the gas and all that, don't they? The chiller units in their bars, but I think that's a bit. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Anyway, I bought the basic kit, 2 sort of drums, sterilisation powder. I think the beer comes in 2. From what I've seen, it comes in 2 little tins, big tins, and you sort of put them in hot water to get it all runny. Cut the lids off, put it into your bucket. Excuse me. Mix it up with water. Add a few secret ingredients which I can't tell you about, and then yeah, you top it up 40 pints, whatever, and then I think you just leave the lid on and put it. That's when it goes into the fermentation fridge, I do believe. And from what I've read, I'm already thinking my beer's gonna be better than my mate's beer because he kept moving his about from different room to room to room for the temperature. Excuse me. If it goes in my fridge and it's kept at that constant temperature, I think that's the key. Get it into this fridge with the heater, and it's kept this constant temperature, and that should work out a little bit. And I think you leave that there for 5 days, then you transfer it to the other one, and then leave it. I'm not one of these people to keep opening and closing the lid. Just leave it. Yeah, Steve H says the fridge thermostat's always going on. I suppose. Yeah, I suppose so. It came through today, an Inkwell something or other it's called. Next Friday, 23rd. Is next Friday this Friday or next Friday? We'll have that discussion, shall we? Some people call next Friday this Friday. Some people call next Friday next Friday. To me, this coming Friday, next Friday's next week. Yeah, of course it is. Or 23rd it is anyway, yeah. I'll probably do a live next Friday. Do people do live? Do people do St George's Day? We're more. I'll say I'll have to look it up. I think in this country we're more bleeding St Patrick's Day, aren't we? Really? Yeah, but I will do something. I think we'll plan something out. I only popped out for a few. I always say that, don't I? Where's Paul in tonight? So yeah, cat's gone. Drone for sale. Beer kit on its way. Got 1 bit already. And I'm going to buy I've looked into it. I'm going to buy what's called a thermo well, which is a stainless steel tube. You put a hole in the lid, and that goes inside the beer, and that way you can pass your little temperature probe, actually down the tube, and that gets a proper temperature then. As opposed to you can tape it to the side of the drum, I think, or you can just leave it in the fridge. But if you put it in this tube, I'll buy one of them as well. Put in this tube, then you get a proper temperature of the beer. So that's how you get decent beer. I'm hoping it'll be all right. And I'm going to, like I said, transfer it in this barrel, and I'm going to try and put it through the pump. I don't know if it'll pull through or not. Yeah, there's a little gas canister on top. Something about it produces CO2 canister, and you put air in it, or I don't know. If you get a vacuum and that, don't know. Don't really know how it all works. But I'm gonna have a little play with it. Evening, Andy, mate. Woodford's do a full range of pale ales with a stout. I think if the kit works out, plenty. Yes, it is Woodford's. Yeah, it is Woodford's Wherry. There's loads of kits. Like so, I bought a full Monty kit, and then the beer thing is just like added on. Sorry, I bought a full Monty kit of all the bits, and then the beer bit is a bit extra. So once you've used that beer up, the Woodford's Wherry, then you can go and buy another one, IPA, different ones, blah blah. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Make my own beers. 40 pints you make. I've done a blow pour Mighty Oak Brewery out though. My boy's got his beers coming Thursday. He's ordered from them. But and I've gone for the barrel. Like I said, not the bottles. I've gone for the barrel. So I'll put it in a barrel, and then the barrel can go. Cause I thought with the bottles, you'll be forever. You got to siphon it into your bottle, so you're forever siphon it into each bottle, and then you got to put the lids on. Then you give them to your mates, or you put them in the fridge. And you know, I thought once if I got the barrel, the beer barrel, the big plastic barrel, I'll siphon it out of the beer container into the beer barrel, put the lid on in the fridge, set the temperature, and then yeah, I'll set the temperature. And then that's done. Then I can put it through my pump. If it doesn't pull through the pump, I'll have to sit it up on the bar, won't I, and pour it out. I suppose I don't know. And he's been watching on the telly, but can't comment on there. No, you can't comment on there. When my missus and my son was watching it Friday with that Jamie guy from Mighty Oak, he looked really good on the TV with the comments. When we went to play it back to my daughter the other day because we was looking at something, because my missus said it's quite interesting. That Andy was quite a nice guy. And when we went to play it back on the TV, you didn't get the comments. I've noticed on your phone you don't get the comments. On your laptop, I think it depends on your screen size or something. Ah, so Andy's the one the other day. I think, evening Andy. Ah, where is my go-to? Yeah, so I think it's quite a common one. Yeah, I think Andy's the guy the other week. I think he sort of convinced me actually. I think he moaned at me the other week, but it's better than you think. I think Andy was the one the other week that couldn't make it on a Friday because he was doing his homebrew, and I thought, oh, a bit sad, but you're halfway through a batch now. Ah, so here's the man to talk to. I've got all this set on YouTube quickly, I think. Here's the man to talk to. I do believe. I've just got to try something. Yeah, he's the man to talk to today about the old beers. I assume I'm still live. Weary. Yeah, he was actually Andy was the one, or someone on here, I think it was Andy, it was the one I wanted to speak to about before I bought the kit, really. I was going to get some advice, but I'm like that. I just ignore. I just bought it. I couldn't be bothered to wait. I should have waited, really. But I wanted to make sure that comments are. I'm just doing this live. Hang on, I'm just editing this live so comments on YouTube come up. Let me have a quick look. So I'm just bear with me, people. Allow embedding. Allow live chat to replay. It's okay. It's all right. It's done. So on YouTube, you want to do a live. I'm going through some other software. On YouTube, you have to go into the back end and make sure you got live. I'd like to see the comments later on. Yeah, halfway through a batch now, mate, Andy. It may have been me who recommended it. Yeah, see, Andy accident. So I do mine in the fermenting bucket. Leave it for 5 days in a warm place. Yeah, I was just saying, Andy, I've looked up and I'm going to do some videos on it, mate. But typical me, I like my hobbies and that, and I've bought the brew kit. Just like, I don't know if you missed the video at the beginning, Andy. I bought, repeating myself now. I've been looking at doing the fermenting fridge. My beer in the bag fridge has already got a hole drilled through the side. I bought one of these inkwell things where you plug in your fridge and your heater. I bought a little heater coming through Friday, little like bar heat tube heater that you use for your greenhouse and pets and that. So you put the heater in the back of the fridge apparently, and then you plug the heater in the fridge, and then you plug the inkwell thing, and then you plug the fridge in the inkwell thing. You set the temperature to 1920, and apparently it keeps it at its constant temperature. I'm not sure if you was here earlier, Andy. The reason I haven't done homebrew before, mate, is because I've never had the air indoor. There's nowhere in my house to put it, to be honest with you. And from what I've read, you need somewhere at constant temperature. There's nowhere in my house to hide it away at constant temperature. But a friend of mine that brews his own mentioned about this fermenting the fridge set up. So I'm sort of going to go down that avenue. I'm going to use my beer in a bag fridge, convert it to a fermenting fridge. Sound like I know what I'm talking about. I'm going to use my beer in a bag fridge, convert it to a fermenting fridge. I'm going to leave it down the bar. Then I'm going to transfer it via a siphon tube into a beer barrel, which comes with a kit, and then put the beer barrel in the fridge. And hopefully I'm going to pull it through the pump if that's possible. I'm not sure. You might know more than me, mate. Another few days, is that what it takes? 5 days, yeah. I do mind the fermenting bucket, leave it in it for 5 days. Yeah, in a warmish place. What's that, 20 degrees, is it? Transfers my barrel, leave it for another few days. Yeah. So you got a 40-pint weary thing, have you? Good idea. Yeah, I think so. Well, like I was saying, that's what put me off before. I got nowhere to put it, mate. But if I convert the fridge into a fermenting fridge, as long as the temperature going on and off doesn't break it, let's grab another beer. What have I got here? Run out. I had a few Friday. I think. Yeah, I'm glad you think that's a good idea, mate. So we'll be drinking the same beers soon then. Makes 40 pints. And how much are the kits then? 18 to 20, mate. 18 to 20, mate. Yeah. I think you mean 18 to 20. That's the temperature, I'll take it. Yeah, once I've done the weary one, yeah, 40 pints. And then you buy the extra kit then. Oh, I don't think they're that dear. Cheers. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that. Give me something to talk about, some more videos. I'm hoping it'll pull through this pump. It's got a little tap on the barrel, so I'm hoping I can connect it and put it through. Have you got the gas thing on top there, and the CO2? What's that? Will I need that or not? I don't know. I think that's just to whack some gas in it, line it up a bit, is it? Or I think it's something about when you getting a beer out of it, you get a vacuum, so that gives it a bit more oomph, I suppose. Don't really know. Oh, you put it in the shed for 4 weeks. Oh, 4 weeks. That's a long time, mate. 4 weeks you got to wait. God. A friend of mine, they don't do them actually. A friend of mine was talking about getting a double. He's on a freezer, but it's an idea to have if you have a tall fridge. Actual fact, we've got one in the kitchen, a tall fridge. You get a tall fridge, you could have 2 barrels on the go. You got one you're brewing there, and one you're drinking. So you got 2 on the go, you know, because it's the waiting, isn't it? That's the frustrating bit, I suppose. Yeah, don't need to use the gas. So Andy Axton is saying transfer it to the barrel, put it in the shed for 4 weeks, then try it. Yeah, that's what I've read. 4 weeks, try it, see what it's like. I think the longer you leave it, the clearer it gets or something. Yeah, well, I'm gonna whack mine in this fridge here. So I'll transfer. Yeah, I've got a bit of space down here, you see, so it won't affect anything indoors. So yeah, I look forward to that. So if anyone wants a drone, my drone is up for raffle actually. £4.95 a ticket, 66 tickets, because I was born in 1966. So it's a round figure. Or 1,000 subscribers. I'm going to stop the raffle at 1,000 subscribers or 66 tickets. £4.95 a ticket. Or there are a couple of t-shirts on my channel for sale where you get a free entry. When you're halfway through the 40 point, yeah, that's a good idea actually, because that's in a different drum, isn't it? Yeah, I ain't got enough for this. See, that's what I'm saying. I ain't got enough space in this fridge though. I've only got one fridge for that. Or if I'm looking around there. No, I've got to keep that fridge my beers because some of them it's why. I've got to keep the beers in there. That's why my mate was on about getting a double fridge, a big fridge, or two on the go. I suppose you can do one drum of beer, 40 pints, halfway through that, and go back to your beer in a bag, can't you? Or go back to your beer lagers or your Guinness. I mean, 40 pints is a flipping lot. I mean, someone said, yeah, if you had a party coming up or something, or like a get together, it's not a bad idea to get one of them on the go. Force them to drink it. I love lager. Well, this is lager, but I'll drink anything, maybe. few beers tonight. Done some Olympics with my mates tonight. Been out in the street, walking the streets. Evening, Phil, mate. Oh, it's me old buddy Phil. These have all got decent pubs. A few people. Let me just put that up. Hang on. Let me put his banner up. This pub shed competition. Not loads of people have entered, which does me a favour because I've got to get all the photographs uploaded, which I've done. A few people have entered, and Phil's place is nice. There's a few nice places actually. They all nice. I won't even turn this camera around. I'm not even going to start to mention the crap in my bar at the moment. I've got the ump when I walked in here because I've painted all the conservatory now over Easter. We cleared the conservatory of all the rubbish out. I've painted all the inside, painted the outside. I'm nearly done now, getting here. And we can do all the flooring there. Now the cat's gone. I'm getting the ump with this behind you. It looks nice here at the moment, not behind you. I won't even turn it around. Do my head in actually. Give me the ump coming down here. I don't even want to talk about it. Don't even look at it. But evening, Phil, mate. Yeah, he's sent me some photographs. He's got a nice place. You're now lit, John. Annie Axton says you're now lit, John. We're talking about homebrew. If anyone's just joined us, we're talking about homebrew. I've bitten the bullet and bought myself a homebrew kit. I've gone to the dark side. I've gone to the dark side. Homebrew. I'm an old man. I'm officially old. I think it was that Jamie that Andy got me into it, talking about other people, and then I looked into it because I think in the old days, I think it had a bad press, the homebrew. The old Boots kits, bottles a mess everywhere in your airing cupboard and that, but I think they've upped their game a little bit now, a lot posher. And when Jamie mentioned it, he did something uni and all that last week, he mentioned it and talked about it. Doesn't mean to say you can't buy your beer in a bag and your beers from your shop, does it? You ain't got to blow, try everything once. I'll give it a go. If it don't work out, I won't do it. I'm looking forward to it, actually. I think it's coming through tomorrow. And I'm about tomorrow afternoon. I might get straight on that, actually, thinking about it. I've got loads of other stuff to do, but I might get straight on that. Top it up with water. Oh, nice, Steve H. You'll get a free entry into... Oh, Phil's got a free... Oh, he's got a new laptop, look. Oh, no. Let me just... I'll put you into the raffle. I'll give you a raffle number. Well, I won't give you a raffle number. I'll put you... What I'm doing, Steve H, I think you heard me earlier. I'm going to raffle off my drone. So you never know. You might win yourself a free drone, mate. 1,000 subscribers or 66 tickets. So you've got one of the tickets. There's a few other people who've got tickets already through buying a t-shirt. So you go on the website and you either buy a raffle ticket for $4.95. I'm not trying to spoil this channel, become a selling channel. It's nothing to do with that. I put this drone on eBay, got some silly offers and that. So I thought, you know what? It's worth £300. It's a good little drone. Completely refurbed from DJI. Brilliant little drone they are. So, Steve H, if you have bought one of my t-shirts, you'll get a free entry, $4.95 entry into the raffle. So, 66 tickets when they're gone, or I'll get 1,000 subscribers. But it sounds like I'm gonna get rid of 66 tickets before the 1,000 subscribers. Anyway, whatever. We'll do a live draw, and every single person's name who's bought a ticket or bought a t-shirt is going to go on the draw, and that'll be number 1 to 66. Okay, there's a software that picks a random number out, 1 to 66. Whoever's name's next to that random number will get the drone sent to them for free. Not a problem. And you'll love that, mate. If you don't want to use it, you can sell it on, can't you? Phil's treating himself to a new laptop. Phil Robinson. I'm not going to call him Johnny Vegas. I actually think it's Johnny Vegas' face now. I'm sure he changed it the other day. When he emailed me the other day, I looked at it. Or he looks more like Johnny Vegas than I thought. Anyway. Yeah. Probably do a live Friday. And we're going to do one St. George's Day. I want to see Phil in one of my t-shirts, really. That would be just... New laptop. I think I need one. I've noticed mine's a bit laggy. I think the sync's out. So that's another job I've got to do this weekend, actually. Sort out a Ethernet lead from the router down to the I nearly called it a shed then. From the router down a fence down to here, I need to plug it in. I think I'm going to do that this weekend. I've got the cable. I've got to get the things on the end. I don't know how to do that. I think that's a bit complicated. I have to look into that. Get my son to do it. He can do that stuff. Well done, Ray, mate. It's all legit. Well, sort of legit, but well, yeah, it is legit. I'm just, I haven't got a gambling license, obviously, but I shouldn't say that. But I don't know what the rules are. I just thought it'd be something nice to do. Give someone a chance. You buy 2 tickets, say it's 10 quid. You win it. You got yourself a drive for 10 quid. You're laughing, mate, and it gives everyone a little go, doesn't it? A good little toy. Well, not a toy. They're a good drone. They are. This is the one, my one that sank in the lake. They could repair it. Then they turned around and said it wasn't my fault. They looked at the software and said it had a malfunction. So they sent me a refurbed one. It's got all the stickers on it. If you look at the picture, it's all sealed up. The control and the battery are used a little bit, obviously. I bought the Mini 2 now, the new model, a little while ago. I've not even used it. I've only used it once, I think, once or twice. Not been out. It's so busy. Decorating. Sunday I was up. I had all these off, and Sunday I was up at 7 paint. I went mad Sunday. I had enough of it. I've had enough of it. But at the back of my mind, I forget about upstairs. If I can get the hallway and the door, I've done all the doors. If I can get the conservatory finished and the floor down, I'm thinking, let's say 1 more month, 1 or 2 more months, I want to just come home and go in the bloody garden and not do decorating, open the doors up, put some music on, have a beer. That's what I want to do. I don't want to come home, so get it done now. If you've got any decorating, my advice to you lot at home, got any decorating to do it now, get it out of the way. That's your best bet. So in the summer you can enjoy your garden, can't you? Have a couple of beers, lovely, put your shorts on. Mankinis or whatever you want. No, fun enough, Darren, people say that at work, bloody hell. Yeah. No, I've done a complete just got some skirting to do, really. No, this conservatory was like a Victorian type thing with all the things coming down. It was stained, so I had to go from that to white. It's wood. It was a bit rotten. I've done all this. It's come up my rise. I've transferred it actually. I've transformed it, but I had to mask every bit really to paint it. It's so much quicker when it's masked up. I had to get, because I couldn't reach the top. I had to get a ladder there. So I mentioned this before. A ladder there, and then a ladder across with a scaffold board. Nightmare. Getting too old for all that. No, you're all right, Dan. Yeah, it's a nightmare, mate. I've had enough of it. Mansion, yeah, all right. No, it's just my own fault. I left it for years and years, bringing up little kids, and I left it for years and years and years. I should have done it bloody years ago. We've not had any skirting on our skirting board for years. Don't know, overfeeding this skirting board. I fitted some of it. I fitted some skirting board years ago, and I bought this Wixie stuff, pie, and it's this high, and it all twisted and bent. I've done half it, didn't like it, just stopped, and it got left. I told you about my kitchen lights, didn't I? My mate come round, we fit a new kitchen a couple of years back, me and my son. My mate come round, and these lights you put in the ceiling? You cut the holes out, didn't you? Spotlights. And my mate come round before we started the kitchen. He said, "Oh, you put new spotlights?" I said, "No, they're the old ones." He said, "What do you mean they're the old ones? I never ever did fit them. I don't know. Be quite honest, I don't know how I got away with it." So when I said I never fitted them, I cut the holes, and they were dangling from the ceiling this far, and I was like that for 10, 15 years. Oh, I don't know how I got away with that. It's proper now, done proper. Should have done it years ago, really. Oh dear. Yeah, nightmare. Yeah, I've just got this conservatory to do, and then I'll paint it. And then I'll wait for my mum to phone me up. She wants something done again. I went round my mum's the other night. "John, I got a new washing machine. When you ready?" Oh, so I had a skinful Monday. I don't know if you just joined us. I had a skinful Monday night. A few bit down the pub. Went to work. I felt like a crap month Tuesday, but I thought I'll go round her house, get it out of the way. It won't take 5 minutes. Oh, washing machine. Got all the foam around it, the polystyrene around it. And you got under the bolts. I didn't have a spanner under the securing bolts, did I, for the drum? Then the tap wouldn't turn on. The cold tap was broken, so I had to turn off the stopcock. Finally fit. I said to my mum, I can't. What this is like? Mum, my mum's a bit elderly. Mum, I can't believe it. Mum, I can't believe it. They haven't given you a pipe to connect to the cold water, so I have to use the old one. So I got the old pipe off the old washing machine, connected that on, connected it up, pushed it all back in, switched it on. There you go, Mum. It's all lovely. She opens the drum up. I can't open the drum. John, look, there's the pipe. They put the pipe inside, don't they? The new pipe. Oh, for Christ's sakes. Pull it back out. Turn the water off again. Take the pipe off. Water on the floor. Water on my knees. Can you take the old one out the front? They weigh a ton, didn't they? On the old set, keeps getting in the way. Right, what's down? I can't quite see. So Phil Robinson's is Johnny Vegas by the looks of it. I think it is. I thought it was the other day when he emailed me. I thought he either looks more like Johnny Vegas than I thought, or he's changed his photograph, or I was too drunk. Darren Chapman. I can't make out what Darren's is because I'm on a small screen. Brilliant, mate. Brilliant. Oh dear. So anyway, I'm looking forward to selling these raffle tickets. £4.95. Buy a couple each. We'll do a live draw. You win a drone. Got to be worth it. And I'll put the name on a spreadsheet tomorrow. Got a bit of time tomorrow. And I've finally done. I think is it Melvin's signed? Can't remember. Up here somewhere. And yeah, Melvin's signed. I finally done Melvin's signed because he's got one word. And it was a bit awkward to make the letters, so I've had to stretch the letters up. So I'm there now. Melephants. Hope I've done it right. Yeah, it is Johnny. All right, mate, Anthony. Well done, mate. You get a free entrance to the. Was getting called Silly Little. That Chapman. Oh, Phil. Oh, he has changed his image. Phil Robinson. Yeah, he's changed it to Johnny. I don't know if that's legal, mate. Anthony DeRose. Just bought a t-shirt. Might send you a photo when I get it. I hope they fit because they do. Now I'm telling you now, I don't need whinging. They take 2 weeks to come through. A long time. You just got to buy it and forget about it. It's not like Amazon. I think people are so used to Amazon. They're so used to next day delivery. I hope it fits. As I said the other day, I wore mine last. I was going to wear it tonight. Actually, I'm glad you washed it. I'm normally large, but I bought extra large. But I thought I put on a bit of weight, I suppose. So I wouldn't consider me extra large, but might send you a photo when I get out my pub shed. So here's indoors. If it's me, I'd rush down my pub shed. No, it wasn't wallpaper. Even in Stephen, mate, it wasn't wallpaper. It was painting. We were just talking about that. I think it was painting the conservatory. Yeah, I did have a little go. I was all right. I've done it. I was just saying, Stephen. Oh, actually, I went up the ladders that night, that day. I couldn't get right to the top, the apex of the conservatory inside, so I had to have a ladder. I come up with a brainwave. Got a free. Luckily, there's a few years back, I bought a three-piece ladder, a nice one. I treated myself. So I took it apart. A bit of ladder there against the wall. Now, let me do my ladder there. I had a ladder there against the wall like that, and then another ladder across, and then a bit of scaffold so I could stand up and reach the top. And I was just saying, Stephen, what I did, Stephen Lonsdale, what I did, I masked everything. It was a pain in the backside, but I put masking tape everywhere. Well worth it, because once you've done the masking tape, you're off and running with the old brush. I'm normally extra L. I might have to breathe. Well, you should get extra L then. Oh, you'll be all right. If you got extra L, you don't look like extra L to me. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, once I've masked it all, got the old brush out, and yeah, it's come up nice, because I was going from a stained colour to a white, so I've done an undercoat, and then I done one coat, but an oil-based paint, nice and slow and thick. Looks all right, it's good. And if you just joined me, the cat's died now, which is sad. We had a little burial tonight, so she's gone, so we can actually finish decorating now. Finish the floor in. Sad to see her go, but no cat litter tray stuff everywhere now. My missus can put a rug down on the floor that she's bought herself if it unrolls properly, because she bought it. I know there's some women watching this at the moment. There was. I don't know what it is with women. Hi, Pauline. Hi, Capital Pauline. Don't know what it is with women. Oh, typical Pauline to turn up when I mention it. I'm not having a go at women, but why do they buy stuff in advance? You know, I haven't even finished decorating, and they start buying cupboards and mirrors and carpets. You know, she's bought a rug. It's rolled up in the hall. It's been rolled up in the hall for so long. I don't think it's going to unroll. It was just come out like a sausage. It probably won't unroll forevermore. We had a mark in her old rug. No, I feel my cat was a nasty little thing, but I didn't want to see her go, mate. She was like riddled. She looked like she had cancer, dementia, diabetic. Uh, you name it, she had it. You know, she had lots of things wrong, but by the looks of her, we never got diagnosed properly. But she passed away yesterday. Took the last little breath. Me and my boy with her. Bit sad. We've had her 19 years. We had her since the kids were little. But I'm not saying I'm pleased she's gone, but now we can sort of move on, if you know what I mean. Because it was getting a bit messy in the house and that. So we can finish off the decorating. Sounds bad, but we've had a, you know, she's had a good innings. She died peacefully. We didn't take her to the vet or anything. To be, you know, euthanized or whatever they called it. So that was quite good. No, I don't mean quite good. I'm reading other stuff. I'm reading me messages about me being. I don't mean it's quite good. I mean it's quite good. The cat style. I miss the poor thing. She was lovely. Well, she wasn't lovely actually. She was nasty. But funny enough, she was nicer in her later years when she calmed down a bit. Anyway, I was on about getting another pet, but we're going to be pet free for a little while, I think. See how we feel. They're a bit of a bind, aren't they, pets? They're lovely, but a bit of a bind. Well, he doesn't like cats. I'll check out the orders in a minute. Oh, it's Sid. It doesn't look like Sid Little. Is that Sid Little? Just remembered, I keep forgetting this. Right, I'm gutted. Right, this is last week when Jamie was on. It wasn't until the next day because I was a bit. I didn't think he was going to turn up, and that was a good night for Friday. I enjoyed it, but I forgot that I can do this. Look, so I forgot. Well, I should have done that last week on Friday when we had the guest on, the real guest. So like this, look, can do that. That's what I should have done with the questions that people were asking him. See, look, that's what you want. And I forgot, I had a proper guest on. And I forgot that I could do that. But it went quite well. I did butt in apparently a couple of times. I got moaned at by a couple of people. But I think they're just jealous. It's sort of Jamie from Mike. Is Anthony, I think. Is it Anthony? Anthony Axton. It's Jamie that sort of convinced me to buy this, excuse me, convinced me to buy this uh, beer kit, like, you know. So I'm looking forward to doing that. 40 pints. I haven't told me how half yet, but it's all. I don't think she'll watch this far. If she's she's not watching now, and she won't watch this far into the video because we've been on here for 53 minutes now, so she won't watch this. I mean, it's cost about 100 quid, you know, so far. Bought a beer kit, and I bought this socket thing. I'll do a video on it, and then I bought a little heater. So it's all in about 100 quid. That's for 40 beers, and then later on that you keep all that then. And then when you've had your 40 beers, the little beer bit is only 15, 20 quid to buy more beer because you keep the buckets and siphon and stuff and all that. I think you just got to buy some sterilisation powders and stuff, I suppose. I don't really know. A few bits and pieces. So yeah, to make more beer, you buy the. I don't know. What's all this mashing about? I don't know. I don't know what it's mashing about. I have got another guest coming on soon, in a couple of weeks actually. I don't know if you'd be interested. I spoke to a friend of mine who's a counsellor. It's totally legit, but I wonder if we could do a question and answer thing on planning, like planning, if you planning permission for your sheds. It's all legit, you know. It's not going to shut anyone down, obviously, but if you've got any questions about outdoor toilets, waters, and stuff like that, water taps, electric, distance from the fences, I wonder if I might get him on. He said he'd come on, and then could do a Q&A. I noticed a lot of people do ask questions about pub sheds and the legalities of it all. Now I bought my home brew kit. I must admit, I was watching them on YouTube fill it up with water, and I'm thinking, I thought about this before. I've never got around to it. I haven't really got space, but I did want to have a little sink underneath the bar, a basic sink, and I was going to run the. I still might do it under here, you know. I threw some sinks away because my son had them. I skipped a load of stuff, but I wanted to have a basic sink under here. I don't think it'll hurt, would it, to have a waste running through the wall just into next doors? No, not next doors. Into the trees and the foliage. If you know what I mean. A waste pipe, only water in it, a bit of water. But it's nice to have somewhere to throw a bit of old scrap beer. I might put one here. I still might do that. Because what I was thinking, I might. I thought about this before. So I've got it home, but I do want to run cold water down here, and I might run cold water from the outdoor tap. You can get a tee-off piece, so you've got your tap, and you've got an external tee piece for your. I think it's in a blue pipe, a blue plastic pipe. Run that down along the path, along the side of the fence. So I have cold water on tap then, so you can rinse bits and pieces out, and then you can make your home brew. You got your cold water already, haven't you? A kettle down there. I might do that. I think I will actually. Your pub sign site up yet, John? Some of us want one. Have you put your sign up? No, I haven't put a sign up. I haven't been down here all week. No, I will not turn the cat. I've got a bit of yump because we're cleaning the conservatory out. This has become a dumping ground temporarily, and I mean that. It's going to be temporary. So I haven't put a pub sign up yet because I can't even bloody move down. This bar is clear, and I don't know where I'm going to put it on one of the walls here. So the one that I was given last week, I put up. No, it's nice. I like it. It's still over there. I haven't been down all week. Well, I say all week. That's Friday, wasn't it? What's Saturday? Thursday, Wednesday. So no, I've not been down there. I've been working and busy. Yes, Stephen. Yeah. That's the plan. I think Andy. I'm not sure if Andy's still about. Andy never answered me, but I think that's why I went for the kit that had the fermenting bucket and it had the beer barrel. The other kits have bottles, so you got a choice. You've got your beer barrel or your bottles. And I did a pub sign website up. We want to buy them. Yeah, it might be a bit dear at the moment. I might drop the price slightly. I've just got to have a look. I'll tight on that if you want. I might reduce the. I'll just knock the price up a little bit because I think there's a pub sign on there. Sorry, I was misunderstood. Yeah, so I want to get some water down here. Who's got water? Who's got a pub shed on you out of you lot? Who's got water down the bar? Hot cold water really. And you could have cold water. I've got a kettle down here. Some of our friends they'd like a cup of tea. Do you know what I mean? Especially when you're our age. Can I have a cup of tea? Can I have a cup of tea? So that is, I might do that. I threw some bloody good sinks away a little while ago. My son brought home from work. I've got one of the little mini fridge. You can get some fridges for caravans. The caravans fridges I've been looking at. You can get one under your bar. Run a pipe through. You don't have proper drainage. I don't think. Or do you? Yeah, so that sign. So the sign I was given last week is not up on the wall in here yet. Oh, right. Yeah. What was the thing you were saying? Oh, and it's still here. Yeah. Yes. Will you be running a home brewery through your beer engine? Stephen Lonsdale's asked me that. That is the plan. Yeah. Getting back to that, the kit that I bought, we've got all the gubbins and a beer barrel. Or you get another kit with bottles. I didn't want to put a load of beer inside it into little bottles. It's all going to get, in my opinion, it's all going to get mashed up. And the plan was to put in a beer barrel, which is the kit I bought, and then I'm going to put the beer barrel in the fridge. And then I'm going to try and connect it up to my pump. I can't see why that wouldn't work because it's sure that's the same as beer in a bag, isn't it? That I've been buying. If I connect to the tap, turn the tap on, put it through, I would have thought it's the same. Got to be the same, pretty much the same beer, isn't it? I suppose. Is that right, Andy? Can put it through a pump, could you reckon? Just put a pipe through the top, I suppose, couldn't you? If you don't put it. I mean, would you have to put it on the tap even? Just take the lid off. Couldn't you put it through the top, couldn't you? I know you've got your CO2 thing on the top. Would you need the CO2 gas on top if you're putting it through a pump? Wouldn't need it, would you? That's a question for you, Andy. I'm not sure. So yeah, Stephen Lonsdale. I'm going to try and put it through. I'm going to do some videos. It's coming tomorrow, hopefully the day after. All the kit. I'm going to set it up, put the water in, mix it up with my big spoon. Andy, while you're there, can you answer me this question then, mate? What's the time? 10 o'clock. Another half hour. Andy, can you ask me this question? This is the main question. How do you sterilise everything then? Do you put it in a bucket, add water, and mix it? Every video I've seen, no one shows you sterilising it. Yeah, see you later, Anthony. Cheers, mate. I'm doing the same soon, mate. I'm getting a bit tired, actually. If Andy's still there, hopefully. I want to know how to sterilise stuff. Sounds like a stupid question, but apparently everything you use has got to be sterilised. So I'm told you can. Andy says I'm told you can put it through, but I haven't tried it yet. I'd imagine you can, because same as being in a bag. I'll give it a go. So next question, Andy, how do you sterilise? I know it sounds stupid. So do you put it in the fermenting bin? Do you put it in the fermenting bin, put your sterilisation powder and water, mix it all up in there, and the spoons and all that, and the pipes? What about your hands? Can you get your hand? I know it sounds a stupid question, but can you put your hands in there? Or does that unsterilise it? Do you know what I mean? Wait for me to type the answer. That's something I definitely want to know. No one on YouTube has mentioned about sterilisation, but you need to sterilise it. But no one actually shows you how to do it. They'll tell you that's maybe it's a stupid question. Maybe women know more about it. I don't know. Maybe it's a stupid question. Don't know. Let's have a look. Milton solution or similar. Yeah, but how do you actually? I know. I'm asked. Yeah, basically that's right. So Stephen Lonsdale said the same thing. Milton's fluid or something. Yeah. Fill the bucket with water. Add the solution or tablets. Right, and then you just put everything in that. Mix it round. Apparently, everything you touch, from what I've heard, everything I've read, everything you touch has got to be sterilised. Right, that sort of answers my question then. Yeah, but then when you pick this, yeah, okay, right. Cheers, mate. I'm only about for another half hour myself, mate. Hour and a half tonight. I'm up early, but I've got half day tomorrow, so that'll do me. I'm not gonna do a lot tomorrow. A couple more beers, mate. Iron. Right, so sterilisation. I want my missus to know more about it, I suppose. Put it in a bucket, mix it all up. Evening, Paul H. I did flick through the old TV. I wonder what football's on tonight. I didn't see any. I was looking on Sky. This is on BT or something. You haven't missed a lot, Paul. Yeah, well, you have. We're doing the t-shirts. We're doing a raffle tickets for £4.95 for a drone. If you fancy it, buy a t-shirt, get a free raffle entry. Up to you. Pub sign, blah blah blah. I bought a beer kit, Paul. I've gone down the dark side. I'll show you. Hang on, let me put this banner up. I've gone down the dark side. Look, I bought a beer kit. It's coming the next couple of days, so I'm gonna start making my own beer. 40 pints. Can't use your fluid for that you use for cleaning. No, I think that's pretty dodgy. That stuff that I use for cleaning my beer lines. It's like purple stuff. I think that's quite a bit of a dodgy. That is. I wouldn't want to use that. I don't think. It's quite a bit of a chemical. I think it's a bit dodgy. No, I don't want to use that. I don't even like using it for my beer lines because I know it's beer line cleaner, but you have to make sure it's really, really clear water that's poured through the pump all the time after that. Make sure it's perfectly clear before you put beer through it because it's a bit of a chemical. I don't trust it myself, but no, I think the sterilisation tablets or powder is the way to go. That are used for baby bottles that Paul H mentioned. No, Paul H didn't mention it actually. Stephen Lonsdale did. I might sound naive and stupid. It's just when you put the powder in the water in the bucket and you mix it all up, that's all sterilised fine. But then when you take it out and handle it, fiddle about with it, then is it unsterilised? I don't know. Or is it, I don't know. Do you wear gloves or what? I don't know. Or do people actually care? I don't suppose you're touching it much, are you? Thinking about once it's sterilised, it's the inside of the pipes, the siphon pipes sterilised. You're not going to touch the inside of the pipe. The end of the spoon you don't touch. Once it's sterilised, I suppose you rinse that out, put all your gubbins in. Good word, that gubbins. Put your stuff in, add your water, put it in my fridge, my fermentation fridge that I'm going to make. I'm up and running. Yeah, I'll be 40 pints. That'll do. That's a few Friday nights. Now, if you've just joined us, Milton tablets, Samantha knows. If you've just joined us, a couple of people just joined us. The reason, yes, Paul H, I bought some homebrew kit. I bought a homebrew kit, mate. I spent about £100 on it, but it makes 40 pints. But it's the kit, it's the beer barrel. I bought a bucket thing and all the cement pipes and stuff, and it comes with Woodford's Wherry. It's got WH. Make beer, and then once you got the kit, then I'll do some videos on it. And so this is aimed at Paul H. The reason I've never done it before is A, I couldn't be bothered. B, in the old days, my old man used to do it when he was about, like from Boots, the stuff you used to get from Boots, but I think it's a bit better now. And it's a load of mess everywhere. But I remember my dad mucking about. I know the fermentation thing. It's the thing that's threw me off of it. And my mate was talking to me about it the other week. Was the temperature thing. You have to keep a constant temperature for a certain amount of time. And I didn't want barrels of beer sitting around my house. There's nowhere to put it. This is aimed at Paul H, by the way. So I'm just repeating myself now. So what I've done, I read up on it, and a friend of mine mentioned it. I bought this thing off Amazon called, I can't remember what that's being called now. Anyway, it's a little digital gadget with a probe, a temperature probe, and 2 sockets, hot and cold. And so what you do, you plug your fridge in one socket. I bought a little heater, like a greenhouse heater, about a foot long, 1.5 foot long. That fits in your fridge. Sounds weird, I know, a heater. That fits in your fridge apparently. You plug that in the other socket. You set the temperatures to say 19, 20 degrees apparently, and then the heater and the fridge, this little gadget, switch them on and off, and it maintains the temperature apparently. So what you do, you mix all your gubbins up and all your stuff up in your beer barrel. You put your fermenting bucket. So your fridge has now become what's called a fermentation fridge. So this is going to be my beer in a bag fridge I'm going to use because it's already got a hole in the side. Put the heater in it, connect the thing to the side of it, put your barrel of beer in it, all mixed up, and it maintains the temperature. When that's fermented, you take it out, apparently, you siphon it into your beer barrel, because I haven't got the bottle route, I've got a beer barrel. Put the beer barrel back in the fridge. I think you leave that in there for a couple of days. There's only one prize, Phil. It's my drone, my old drone, but it looks new to me. I have so much grief with DJI. Well, let's just answer the question first. I'm going off track about my fridge to Paul H. Yeah, so basically I'm going to make some homebrew, mate. It's coming through tomorrow, I think. I bought some bits and bobs. I'm going to do some videos on it, so you'll see. And apparently, I think there's a couple of people on there to do it, and it's going to be quite nice. Yeah, so basically it maintains the temperature because basically, Paul H, what it does, if you get this heater in the fridge, I'm going to take my beer in a bag out of the fridge because that's run out, it's empty now. And I put the beer I make in the fridge, that's going to become what's called a fermentation fridge. And then when it's fermented, you take that out, siphon out the beer from there into your beer barrel, put that back in the fridge, and then that keeps it cool. And then I'm going to hopefully put it through the pump, and we'll see what happens. 40 pints. Apparently, half the battle is keeping that at the correct temperature. But if you can convert a fridge, which I've already got, I've got no space in the house. And I thought, hang on, I've got a fridge here. I've got space down here. I'll make it down here. The only thing I'm missing is water. I don't want to go in and out the kitchen in the house. So I might run some water down there. It might be another project. So yeah, I'll carry on. So £4.95 raffle tickets, 66 tickets I'm going to sell, hopefully, and I'm going to do a live draw in a couple of weeks. Or if I don't sell 66 tickets, I'm going to cut off probably 1,000 subscribers, but I've only got 700 subscribers at the moment, so I'd imagine I'll sell 66 tickets. So I'm not after any money. It's worth about 300 quid, the drone, 250, 260. The controller's used, the battery's used, it's boxed. The drone to me looks new because I sent my one off to DJI's refurb, and I don't know refurb, but I think they sent me another one back. It's all got the stickers, it's all sealed. I put a battery on it just to test it. Looks good. I didn't want to take the stickers off and fly it because I've got my Mini 2 now, my other drone. So if you get there's 2 t-shirts on that website for sale, unisex t-shirts. They take a couple of weeks to come through, but if you get these 2 t-shirts, one of the t-shirts, you'll get a free raffle anyway. So you're probably better off getting a t-shirt, I think. Those that have already bought a t-shirt will be entered into the raffle as well. So, and Phil, so who's asked that? Phil. So basically, Phil, the idea is, mate, I'm gonna get a spreadsheet, numbers 1 to 66, people's names alongside. In a few weeks, you can get some software called random number generator software. Random number generator software. So it will generate a random number, blah blah blah, 1 to 66. So whoever's name's next to that number, I'll send them the drone. Simple. Steve H. I watched the videos on the home, but never seen one pulled through a beer engine, so I'm really interested in your review of what it pulled. Yeah, yeah, that's mainly what I want. I'm hoping it'll pull through. It should though, because it's just beer in a bag. I'm hoping. The one I've got, you get like a little CO2 canister on the top. Because apparently, when you open the tap and draw it through, it can lose its oomph. Apparently, so you sort of like turn this little thing and put some gas into it every now and again. But I'm not sure if I need to do that or not. Or will I take that completely off? I'm not sure whether to connect the pipe to the tap yet when it's brewed. Do I connect to the tap and go through that method? I'll take the lid off, put the pipe in the top, just put it through like that. I might ask that Jamie. I might email it Jamie. I've got his number, Jamie from Mighty Oak Brewery. He might know. He knows how to do it all, doesn't he? He might do that actually. He might know. But don't upset him. God, look at Blondie there. Yeah, he might know. I might ask him. That's what you want, is someone like that to come around and show you do it properly. I'm hoping I can put it through the pump. I can put it through the pump. If it all fits in his fridge. The 40 pinter. Actually, let's have a look. Yeah, I've got to take all that shelving out. And I think you put what you do, you get your shelf. I've got the glass shelf there. You get your glass shelf. You take that out. You draw around the glass shelf on a piece of MDF. I'm really tired actually. I'm struggling to read the bloody comments here. So what you do, you get your glass shelf. You put it onto a sheet of MDF or a piece of ply. You cut that out, so you got a wooden shelf there. And what I've seen people do, they'll drill holes through it. So you can put the heater underneath so the heat can transfer around. What some people do, they go a bit over the top. You ask me, they put little computer fans, the fans you get on a PC. They put them at the back and they wire them in so that it moves the air around in the fridge. So you get a better temperature, but that might be going over the top a little bit, I think. Steve H has watched some videos on homebrew but never seen one pull for a pump. Yes, I'm gonna have a little go of it. Steve H from Pouring Containers You Need It. Yeah, well, I'd end up bottling it up, I suppose, putting it in the fridge. Phil Robinson, homebrew will be absolutely fine. Your setup, John. Just take your time putting a pint. Yeah, I've not had even beer in a bag. You've probably seen I get really heady beer. for some reason, but it settles down all right. I'm sure I had a leak though, because I didn't drink that much. When that Jamie came on last week and I went to pour a pint, I was like gutted because I missed the delivery slot. He's coming on live to do a chat. I had 2 of his in the fridge from that firm. My beer in the bag run out. I only had that much left. So I poured that, let it settle, and I was like, oh, I'm sure it leaked. Well, you're meant to get 15 pints in those beer in the bags, but when you put it onto your pump, to be fair, by the time you pull a bit through and you've got a bit of a head and you sort of throw it away, then you're doing that with waste though. Even go on Google, Stephen Lonsdale, go on Google, you might be able to see how it's done to see if you can do the homebrew for the beer. I've not seen anyone do homebrew for a beer engine yet. Even Alan Parsons, good evening, mate. He's up late, look. We're all going to bed in a minute. He's probably at work on night shift. Yeah, it should pull through fine. I can't see why it shouldn't pull through the pump fine, the beer. Yeah, it just so happens, pure luck. Well, my son's off. He works from home, my son, so I've got half day tomorrow and I've got Friday off. So the beer kit's turned up, so I might do a little video of get that going live. Fill up water, get going with it. 40 pints, happy days. Looking forward to that. Get back on the proper beer. I'm going off this lager. I'm really having it's so gassy. It's make you burn that, doesn't it? To be honest with you, if you've just joined me, I did mention I was down the pub Monday night. The bar bill, I think, was 175. Sitting in the cold, freezing cold. Probably why I got a bit of a cold now. Freezing, bleeding cold. Service was, can't say too much in case someone watches this, but it was all right in the end. But yeah, the bar bill was 175 quid. £5.80 a pint and £10 a gin and tonic. This is why people come down their bars down the bloody gardens. I think I know the pubs have had a rough time of it, but Jesus. I don't want to whinge, right? I'm whinging. If you're sitting outside in the cold, I do think they should give you a bit of a discount. Really, I know they can't open; it's not their fault and all of that, but you're paying top dollar for sitting in the freezing cold. Oh, what's this then? Been fitting out my pub shed. Alan Parsons, shattered but looking amazing in 2 days, built and insulated. Yes, Pauline's about. Ian, hi, Ian. Phil Robinson's OMG. Oh my God, I don't know who to. Yeah, 5.80 a pint. Yeah, straight up. I can't remember where you're from, Phil, but what 13 Asahi's, £75.40. How much is that? Divide that. Peroni top. That's my mate's son, I think. £5.60. Two double gin, grapefruit, 15.90, and then the tonic, 4.40. My mate's daughter had a mushroom burger, £13.50. Flipping hell. Jameson's coffees, £9, 2 of them, £9.90. But if you've just joined me, £2.60. If you've just joined me, it was nice when she asked us what at night, what if we wanted a nightcap, and I said, yeah, we'll have a couple of whiskies. And she read the whiskies out, and I actually recognised some of the names, Duro and all that. We had a Bowmore in the end. But I think she thought I knew what I was talking about. She wasn't impressed, mind you, just thought I was a bloody alcoholic, I suppose. But on that note, let's have another beer. So what we got here, £2.60 here in St Helens. What, for a pint? No, we pay 5.5 all day long round here. Joke, isn't it? Weirdly enough, the foreign beers got up and up and up in price. In the old days, they were cheap, the foreign beers, and now they got up and up in price. Yeah, Pauline's about, Ian. Built and insulated. Yeah. I haven't got my heat on. I forgot to put my heat on tonight. Bloody cold. Friday I'll be out. Oh yeah, I might be back on. Probably be back on Friday. Might as well, mightn't I? 260. I remember years ago I was paying top whack for beer, and a friend of mine used to go to a guy I worked with. He went to British Legion. He went to a British Legion place, and they were really cheap. Really cheap. British Legion in the old days. I don't know if they're still about. I suppose they are. My mate Graham that's been on here, he phoned me up Sunday. We had a little video chat down the bars because he quite often goes down his bar on a Sunday night. I just popped down to have a chat with him while he's on the phone because I was having my dinner. But he's bought some from that B&M place near us. He's bought, what was it, Superbock, the old Portuguese beer. That's nice. I like going to Portugal. How cheap that is. But I think that's 600ml bottles, which over £2. 600ml bottles over £2. I think he said they're £2. They're cheap, £2 something. That's good. Really good. Big old bottles though, aren't they? One here. Alan and Phil, proper guests. Was Alan on as a guest? I can't remember. I know Phil was. Kev C was. Oh, Kev C, that is you saying that, Kev C, yeah. I told him I'm tired. Oh, you're all proper guests. Everyone's a proper guest, aren't they? You know. I hope you enjoyed Friday. I think it was quite good, actually. Quite informative. I should have got him on straight away, really. Oh, of course, it's Alan, isn't it? Oh, yeah, I forgot. I'm slowly remembering who people are. So, Alan Parsons. Said, hang on, Alan. Whoa, hold it. Was he the one that's just come on and said, oh, because you got it delivered, didn't you, Alan? Yes, you got it delivered, mate. Oh, okay, mate. Yeah. Just a bit high and by, John being told too loud again. Emma's moaning, haha, an early one for me, pointing tomorrow, painting tomorrow and varnishing. Oh, okay, mate, yeah, see you later. We'll try and get down your bar on Friday then. We'll have a little chat. That'd be nice. I wasn't going to do a Friday night live, but I might now, just see Alan's. If you got insulation down there, mate, try and get some electrics down there. I must admit, what I did initially, I've got it in my other shed actually. I bought an extra long extension lead. Naughty, really, but I was so gagging to get my bar up and running. And the electrics costs a few quid, don't it, in the sockets and that. So I bought an extra long extension lead just to get heat down there or some lighting just temporarily. And it was temporary because you don't stop making it permanent. But some people do. Some people do. I mean, if you've got a trip on the end of it, I mean, I know you're meant to have I'm not condoning dodgy wire or anything like that. But no, I'm not going to mention electrics actually. It's up to you what you do. But I mean, Alan, if you haven't got electrics, you could run it essentially down there just temporarily, just while you're painting and get a heat one, couldn't you? All right, mate. Hello, Alan. See you later, bud. Have a good one. Oh, Phil. Right. Can I just say hi, Sue? Thank you. Cheaper than Aldi. What's cheaper than Aldi? Yeah. You got Aldi's, haven't you? You got B&M's. B&M's do a good range of different beers, though. They all do, though. They all do. Tesco's, Asda. Beer seems so cheap, doesn't it, lately? Oh, it's... Oh, there's some... I don't... You know what, Alan? Phil, I don't know how to do it. So what I'm going to have to do, mate, I'm going to have to do it like that so everyone can see it, but... Right. I can't believe there's so many people out tonight. I only popped on to have a chat about it, Joan. Because this is recorded as well. I thought I was going to sit here on my own, have a chat, and record it, and then about the competition and the drone. And I was going to do it that way, and I forgot to do a little video. So I'm thinking, sorry. Excuse me. That's a lager. I was going to come down here on my own, have a quiet chat to myself, sort of thing, the camera, record that and put it up, but you got to edit, etc. I thought, while I'm doing that, I might as well flipping just do a live. Whether anyone turns up or not, it goes up on YouTube, doesn't it? Right, Phil, do you know how to do it, bud? That's how to do it. Put using timeout. Oh, that is block user. Oh, let's see. Yes, mate, you can. I just saw the link's above you, bud. I thought I put a link there, didn't I? Not. Oh, hang on. Oh, I'm going mad. I'm me. Oh, hello, someone's coming on. He's calling himself Johnny Vegas. Look. Johnny boy.
So you've gone live.
His missus has come down. Look, he's gone live on his new laptop. She's treating him. So that his daughter, that his family. Hiya, people. Don't let Dad drink too much tonight. Can't hear me. Can't hear me. Look. Oh, look, there's a little one in the back. Your daddy looks like Johnny Vegas. There's a bleeding crowd of them down there. They're multiplying. They're all out tonight. What's going on? The school night. Hang on. It's not working. Look, no sound. Oh, is it? I've got it muted for some reason. Is it me? Can't unmute you. I guess their mic isn't. Johnny, can you hear me, bud? I can't unmute you. It says your mic isn't connected. You've got no sound, bud. Can't hear you, buddy. He's pointing. Cheers, Paul, for that. Yeah. I thought I was going to have a quiet chat on my own, actually. I must admit, but not good to see the rigs. It's gone. Oh, that's a shame because it was a good picture as well. If you've got a camera, I should have a built-in mic, shouldn't it? Where would you unmute? I don't even know how it works. Mine just works automatically. I don't know where you... He's got to look into it now. Oh, that's a shame. I quite like Phil. Just so you know, it wasn't me that muted him. It was his end. I tried to unmute and it didn't work. I got an error come up on the screen saying, can't unmute. Guest's mic is not connected. So his mic wasn't connected. So not my fault, people. Is he coming back? Is he coming back? Yeah, he was muted, but I didn't mute him. Who's a laptop expert on here? I don't know. Mine just switches on. I've got the camera little light up there, lit up, a little light, and then the mic works. Give him 1 minute. Oh, he's back. Yeah, it's working now, but looks fit. It's back. It's a massive crowd there. I think he's got a big family. Should we let him back on or not? I can see him smiling. Should I let him wait? He's
in the sauna.
He's got a lot of friends. He's got more friends than me. All right, buddy. It's working now. Oh, I see. Yeah, Paul H said give him 1 minute. That was the one finger. I can't hear him now. No, it was working. Let the young.
Hey, Johnny boy, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can, mate. I can't speak properly. Let the youngsters sort it out, mate. They're clever enough, old people.
Yes. This one.
Get the youngest kid in the room. She'll sort it. Get the youngest one in the room. She'll sort it out. How you doing, Johnny?
Right. Go ahead.
Is it a school night, Johnny, or what?
Right, hang on. Let's just sort out what we sound on, please.
Well, that's sorted, mate. It's all good.
John, are we sorted now?
Yeah, it's good, mate. It's good. I can hear him. I can hear
You're
everyone.
behind.
Yeah.
Because you see it there, and then you can hear it on there, like way after.
Can you see the comments, Johnny?
That's way behind.
Phil, can you see the comments?
Yeah, look. It's like we're there, and that's not even there yet.
I
John,
can't
do you
do
know
that.
it's my friend's 40th?
Happy-
And he's making me and my friend be quiet. What's that about?
Who's full shift?
Oh, thanks for that. Thank you,
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. From
Happy
Essex.
birthday, Johnny Vegas' missus. Happy birthday to you.
Johnny Vegas missus. Thank you.
Someone's missus. Someone's missus.
Wave.
Someone's missus. Oh, you're in a party down there. That's sweet.
Well, I hope who's on?
My friend's 40th.
Oh, it's all kicking off now. Look.
Making me and my friend be quiet.
Who's full shift? Someone's full shift.
Oh, John.
Oh, no. His new laptop.
You got to stand your boots there.
Someone's had too much to drink.
Wave.
All right, then.
Did you do that?
All right, mate. Is that your new laptop?
Hello, William Fraser.
Is that your new
Hello, how
laptop?
you doing?
Oh, that's
Johnny Vegas.
right on top.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Put the
birthdays.
music on there. Carry on talking.
You give me a minute.
Johnny boy.
Evening, Ian, mate.
Hey.
How
He's
you
a gate
doing?
crusher. Phil, here's a gate crusher. I can't believe everyone's out on a midweek. Johnny Boy's midweeker.
Where's the on Wednesday anyway?
It's midweek. Yeah, Johnny Boy's midweek. See? It's Johnny Boy's midweek. Louise just said, why is he on a Wednesday? And I said, it's Johnny Boy's midweek.
Exactly, Johnny Boy's midweeker. Do what you want. Do what you want. Life's too short, isn't it? Best excuse ever.
Can you hear me?
Yes, Ian, mate, we can hear you.
Good.
Good.
Probably need to do the setting.
All right, mate, I can hear you. Look, you're good, mate. It must be midweek because Johnny Vegas is drinking Foster's.
Oh, he's a big star, isn't he? A big star. Johnny Vegas, eh? Going to call me.
It's a good connection, Johnny, because considering you're in.
Go on, take the piss out of me.
I can even say something about Boston.
I'm Johnny
Phil,
Vegas.
it's a good connection considering you're in Benidorm.
Oh my God, he's in Benidorm. Hello.
How many you got in your
Cheers,
phone?
man.
I'll call you. Yes, Ian, mate, you're all right. There's a lot of interference in the sleep somewhere.
Going to drink his Foster's.
The old connection.
Right. Don't know if this is coming across good for you guys, but it's not coming across good to me. So I'll leave and just do some text.
No, you're coming across really. I think Ian has got something stop.
It's a good connection considering you're in Benidorm. Oh my God, he's in Benidorm.
Ian, have you got any stop?
Have you got your beers, man? I'll call you. Yes,
Yeah,
there's a lot of interference. Going to drink his Foster's. I've got your calendar. I've got coma.
Yeah, it's nice, Ian, but I think, have you got the TV on or something? Have you got the telly on? It's all quiet now. I think he's watching this on telly.
I've been on it all day.
That's a nice bar. Ian, nice bar. That is a nice bar, isn't it? Oh, that's nice. Look at that. What's that say at the bottom? I don't quite see at the bottom what it says.
Guess who made that?
Yeah, go up a little bit, buddy. Oh, sweet. That is. I like that, mate.
Have you got the TV on?
Is that a pirate copy?
Oh, sorry, right.
That's well nice. Yeah, Andy Axton's off. I'm off John Pentacle. If I can help in any way with the own, drop me a line. Cheers. See you later,
Guess who
Andy.
made that?
Where'd you get that from? It's good.
Guess who made it?
Oh,
Pauline.
did she?
Yeah.
Well, she sent it to you.
Pauline made it.
That's good. That is very good, mate. I like it.
She's downstairs.
Is she?
Pauline's downstairs.
Oh, right. Is that the famous Pauline? Capital letters Pauline.
On the corner.
That's well nice.
You see, I don't know.
Yeah, Andy Axton. Oh, John Pentacle. If I can help.
See you later, Andy, mate. Cheers. Thanks for the help.
Who made that?
Where you get it from? It's good.
Where'd I get it from? Guess who made it?
Oh,
Pauline. Oh,
did she?
yeah.
Have you got a telly on there or something?
That's off now. Pauline made it.
That's good.
I can hear like it's 3 times. It's gonna be. Hi, Pauline. That's really nice. That's Pauline's bar.
Pauline's downstairs. Pauline.
Oh, right. Is it?
It's really nice. I like it.
Pauline.
Come on and say hello, Pauline. I think Pauline's watching the telly or something. I think Pauline's got to turn the telly down.
Down. And off.
Where you get it from? It's good.
Where'd I get it from? Guess who made it?
I can hear it 3 times.
Delayed.
Have you got a telly on there or something?
That's off now.
I can hear like it's 3 times. It's got to be. Hi, Pauline. That's really nice. That's Pauline's bar.
Pauline's downstairs. Pauline. I'll get her up.
Okay.
You're gonna get. Oh, get a sort of sound out.
Say hello, Pauline.
Let Pauline come on for a minute. And then we'll... Yes, Phil. Hang on, mate. Stephen's called you.
Pauline.
She's run off. She's gone. Some people don't like the limelight.
I can hear it 3 times.
Delayed.
Got a telly on there or something?
That's off now.
I can hear like it's 3 times. It's got to be. Hi, Pauline. That's really nice.
Oh. Yeah, you try again on your own for a minute, mate. See what happens. Then we get you. Someone said there, I think. Dog's going, mate. That's all right, Pauline. I think Darren Chapman's got the right idea. I think you need to have one. If you've got more than one tab on or TVs on, you need to turn you need to mute it or quiet it all down. So you've just got one screen having a sound. Right, let's just try Johnny again. All right, Phil, mate. No, I'm not being nasty to him. He can come back on in a minute, but I think he needs to turn his. If you're watching it, I think you've got TVs on, or if you've got YouTube on loads of tabs, you need to mute them all or something.
Put it on me to get out the door, and then.
All right, John. Is that better? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's working now, mate. That is. Is that your new laptop then?
Yeah. It's better picture as well.
It is clear, yes.
None of the yeah, for the last few weeks, it's been like, and it's just
Yeah.
not been working.
To be
And you've
fair,
been saying, "Oh, here he goes again."
I'm on Wi-Fi, so I need to plug this in. Spin it round. Let's have a little look round the bar then.
But everyone else don't know you're right.
There we go. So
Whose birthday is it then?
that's my bar. I'll show you now. So that's behind the bar.
He's got a nice bar, this guy. It's lovely, isn't it?
So
Look,
behind the bar.
like a proper
Oh,
bar,
God.
isn't it?
Well, all built from scratch. That's still behind the bar. And then we've got a couple of people here. That's the birthday girl. She's 40.
Happy
She's
birthday.
40.
40,
Happy
she's
birthday,
young,
Vicky. Yeah, I know she looks about 60, but don't say that live.
No, I said she's young. How much was that gin and tonic? 10. I paid a tenner the other day for gin and tonic.
Oh, that's from my bar.
Hope you're charging.
No, I've not charged nothing. Well, we'll sort it out later.
Midweek party. I like it. I like your style, mate. I like your style. Someone's asleep. Look, cheers. Cheers.
That's my missus there.
Rose, is that Rose?
That's not Rosie. Is that Rosie? You say?
No,
That's gin, vodka.
Oh, is it?
Oh, Jägermeister,
Raspberry
Mickey Finn,
peach snaps,
peach snaps, and lemonade.
Oh, it's making me
That's what that is.
thirsty. That looks gorgeous.
And the kids are there in the corner.
All right, kids.
Oh, there's another kid over there. He says, "Hi, kids."
No
And then-
school tomorrow, I
and
suppose.
then all
Hello, there's a pool table on the ceiling. You've got a load of colours on the ceiling.
yeah, pool table. We've got dominoes somewhere up there. Dominoes on the
Oh, mate,
ceiling.
that's good.
Pool table on the ceiling.
Whose
We've
idea was
got
that?
dartboard on the ceiling. We've got this here. This is every pub in St Helens on the ceiling. So there's 86 pubs in St Helens, and they're all there on the ceiling.
All they photographs.
Yeah, just photographs. There's
Oh, well cool.
that's table football on the
That's
ceiling.
well good.
Oh, we have a bit of poker over there as well on the ceiling.
Oh, I like a bit of poker.
Yeah, I love poker myself. Jenga's over in the corner, and that's just my dog down there somewhere. That's
Whose
my
idea?
dog.
I like that idea. The gangs on the ceiling. That looks well good.
Yeah, I get bored sometimes. I don't know if I showed you behind the bar, but it's all there.
No, that looks well good.
So yeah, it was just one day I got bored before the pandemic.
You got a picture board as well. That's a good idea. Picture board.
Yeah, behind me, but unfortunately, it's not that busy because we've not had many people around. Obviously.
No. Oh, that's a good idea.
Um,
So you can take pictures of people round. I like that.
Yeah,
Nice one.
it's surrounded by around the edges bottle tops. So these are bottle tops, and then
That's
where
a
it
good
says
idea.
picture board, they are actually from the clips from your cans. You know when you clip the top of your can.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they are.
That
So
looks nice.
hopefully
I like
that'll
that.
be full too.
That is a good idea. The board. I like the board. So where are you sitting? You sitting in the bar.
Yeah, I'm just sitting at the bar now. Picture board's behind me. Everybody else is like over there.
God, everyone's in bed round this manor. What's the time?
We normally are. This is the first time I've had customers in a year.
Oh, it's
I
good though, isn't
finished
it?
this bar about 10 months ago. It's the first time we've had people in.
Well, it's someone's birthday. You got to make an effort, haven't you?
Yeah. When you're 40 years old, especially her name's Vicky, but especially when you look 60, you've got to look after her.
She looks good to me, mate. Looks good to me.
She's doing that to me at the minute.
Yeah, I don't blame her.
Oh,
Looks
she's
really
feeding
good,
me.
mate. Looks good.
Yeah. So
Like you
new
got a
laptop's
bar.
working then.
Eh? No
So the
pubs
new
open.
laptop's working then.
You got it's good. You got no pubs up near you then tonight, or you're not bothered?
No, because I'm working in the morning, but the pubs are open. Yeah. All the beer gardens are open. There's loads of pubs around us, and they're all open.
Yeah, like I said,
But
I went Monday,
obvious-
but I wasn't. I went Monday, but I wasn't impressed. To be honest,
I've not been. Have you got to put your mask on to order a pint and stuff?
no. We sat outside. The girls were all like coming to the table, like didn't put masks on or nothing. Only when you went to the toilet. But
Okay.
yeah, it's freezing cold. Sitting outside, freezing cold. £5.60
Yeah, it's
plus an 80 pint.
honestly, I know you don't believe me, but I if a pint where I live gets over £3, I don't go in. Really
£3.
don't go in. Yeah, if it gets above £3, I don't go in. It's too expensive.
Well, our local community centre, which is meant to be like cheap, our local community centre, I think, charged for over £4 a pint. I don't know what the price is on. I haven't been in there for so long, but yeah, my wife was drinking gin and tonic. That was £10 a go, gin and tonic. I think that was double, though, but £10 a go, Jesus.
Amazing. I mean, my missus, that you've just seen on the video, she's over here somewhere. She's there wearing. She's from Islington. I'm up north, and she lives
Yes.
up north with me, but she's from Islington. And she's
true Cockney.
oh whatever. She's a true Cockney. She's shouting.
Yeah, certainly. Yeah, that's,
Bowbells and all that stuff. And
Islington, is that posh?
No, she's definitely not posh. She's definitely not posh.
Still London, now, isn't it?
A posh area. I ain't posh.
Yeah, she's
London.
from a posh area. Yeah. So you have the posh people in Islington, and she lives in the cellar. But yeah, she's
market, isn't it?
Islington is upmarket, yeah, but she's not. She's not. I'm not being disrespectful now. She'll tell you herself. She'll tell you herself she's not.
Oh, I
she's
know,
not
mate.
posh.
We're only having a laugh, aren't we?
We're only having a laugh, love, aren't
We're
we?
only having a laugh.
Yeah, I'm just saying though. I've got manners. You don't have to be rich or poor to get manners. You should always have them.
Okay. Yeah, she's just said, "I've got manners. You don't have to be rich or poor as long as you've got manners."
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Right, Kev C said happy birthday.
Kev C says happy birthday.
And he said he's got some good ideas off of Phil. John
Okay.
Cork of Ireland said hello, Johnny Vegas.
Fucking hell.
Hey, Eric the
Sorry
Car
for
Guy.
swearing.
Hi,
John
Johnny
C says happy birthday and
Kev C. No pubs in Ireland open yet. God.
happy birthday from Ireland.
Steve H. I found where the Mars gun to pub Lou is a bonus. Paul Cork and John Cork said it's Pauline on tonight. Yes, she is. She was actually on live early, missed her, but she didn't come on. They disappeared for a little while. I think Ian Fraser, I think he's Pauline's other half, whatever. They was down at bar. It looked quite nice in there. But if he comes back on, if you're watching this, Ian, you got to mute everything apart from the one tab. I think you must have had on YouTube. I think he had a load of different YouTubes on, or the TV on, or someone. It was going a bit manic.
Yeah,
You
the
can hear
last
loads
few
of echoes.
weekends I've had a phone on. I've been in my bar. I've got it's like I've got a 50-meter extension cable going under the lawn into my bar, and it's just not worked proper. But a big part of that was a laptop. It was crap. So I've not bought I've not bought an expensive laptop just for you, John.
Yes, you have.
I've not bought that just for you, John.
To be honest with you,
Target.
to be honest with you, these live things, it's the first time I've actually started using the camera and the mic on his laptop. It's only a laptop, like my old laptop. It's a reasonable one, but it's the first time I started using the camera and mic on these lives. It works all right, but I will plug this into the internet properly. I think I'm on Wi-Fi at the moment down a pub. Darren Chapman, nice pub feel. Hi, Ian Fraser. Joe Murphy, evening, Joe, mate. Is that a new name? I'm half getting through some beers lately doing these lives, you know.
I know it's so easy, isn't it?
Cost me fortunes, it is. I'm getting rid of. Oh well. Mine, it's not cost me fortunes. Not cost me less than. I told you, didn't I, Phil? My bill was the other day was 157 quid Monday night.
Wow.
157 quid Monday night. Now, what could you do with your bar? 157 quid, mate. Stock it right up.
I know. I know. So I've heard your story, John, about you bought this bar or shed and you've had loads of stuff. That's brilliant. I wish I'd have done that when my children was born, but I didn't. I started this 18 months ago, and it was just me to say, do you know what? I'm gonna see what I can do as cheap. And everything I've got took me probably 18 months, and in 18 months the whole thing. I used to be a landlord, so all the signs, the picture behind me is fine. All the mirrors and stuff like that you can see, they all came from the pub game. But the full build cost me probably 300 quid.
I'll tell you what, you've done bloody well in 18 months. Haven't you? You've done well in 18 months. And you timed that perfectly, didn't you? Because it's lockdown, really. You've timed it perfectly, mate. I bet you're well laughing, aren't you? Well, happy.
Well, I worked through lockdown. I worked for a company called Stateside Foods, and we make food. So yeah, I still work through lockdown, but my purpose of doing this was to do something as cheap as I could.
Yeah.
And it cost me. I'm about £295.
That's well cheap, isn't it?
For everything.
Well, I've
Yeah,
spent
it's
more
good.
than
It's
that. I
good.
have spent more than that, but no, I've not spent fortunes on the stuff down here. A lot of it's given to me, and that.
He's like that. He's like that. Yeah.
Yeah, all the mirrors. Some of these mirrors, these mirrors are worth £300 each. I've got one
Yeah.
in the corner over there, a Tetley mirror, and you can go on eBay and they're trending at 540, 560 quid. But because I was a landlord, whenever we had a refurbishment, I used to like move them. I used to just move them to the side.
The thing is, everything's gone up at the moment. Like all the pub stuff's gone up, hasn't it? Pumps. I mean, I've got my pumps. I told you before, cheap and all that, but it's all gone up in price. I want to flick through these comments. Right, Ian Fraser, who's with Pauline, said he's never done it before. It's his first time. So if he comes back on, he's got to switch everything off. We'll get Ian Fraser and Pauline back on, but he's got to make sure everything's switched off, I think. Steve Lonsdale, I've got to get your table for that. Yeah, I will do. I'm still getting my table. Don't worry about that. I am getting my table. I'm not going to turn this camera around because this is full of crap at the moment. My bar. I'm well going.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
175 night would actually be a big enough night event. Must have been. It was a bit of a must have been. It was a bit. That included a little bit of food. My mate's daughter had a burger for £13.50.
What?
Oh yeah, he bought his bar for twice the bill. We could have built a bleeding bar. Unbelievable, really. I mean, that is cheap.
Well, that was fantastic the other day.
I think I'll do that. If I do that, yeah.
Why? Why do you have to do that?
Are you back? It's back.
I'm back.
You're getting told off.
John's just said I'm getting told off.
Yeah, you've got naughty.
No, I'm not, John.
He's naughty.
Yeah, I'm very naughty.
His bar, his rules. Behave yourself.
Oh, she can't hear you. Can I repeat that, John?
You repeat what you want, mate. I'm down here in Essex.
You can repeat what you want, mate. I'm down here in Essex. He said, his rules, behave yourself.
Whoa!
True though, isn't it? True though.
It is.
Behave yourself.
There she is. You'll probably see a V coming over my shoulder now.
No, they're looking over. It's nice and bright in the corner. You got some lights on in the corner.
Toilets, so you can go down there and get your own beers. I'm freezing cold.
All right, thanks.
Yes. Good girl.
Yeah. Turn that light off. See if it fixes it because it's dead bright on the.
Excuse me.
Please. No, not both of them.
Bill.
Oh, hey up. Hey up. Don't start calling me Alan.
Calling you what?
Alan Parsons.
Oh.
Do you know what? Lorraine, my missus, is on board with us. She thinks it's hilarious.
That's Zara. Zara's calling you Alan.
Okay.
Shut the door.
What time you lot out tonight?
We just came out about 7 o'clock. Just for
No,
like
what time you go? What time you going to bed? Look, the kids. Have they got school in the morning?
No,
I'm
they
telling
haven't.
your teacher. I'm telling
No,
your
they
teacher.
He's telling your teacher.
What?
He's telling your teacher that you're always doing the morning. No, she's not at school.
Phil, I'm gutted, mate, that when I was a kid, they never had this
You
COVID.
are.
You know what I mean?
I know it's horrible, isn't it?
Well, no, deep down, the kids loved it, didn't they? They'd been at school all year, but they loved it.
Yeah, I would have.
Oh, do you imagine getting up in your pajamas every day?
Big time. But these are saying like, "Oh, it's nasty, it's nasty." Are you joking? I would have loved it.
I hate
Oh, yeah, I would have loved it, mate. Playing out
Yeah,
every day down the river.
Work with children.
Yeah, you've got to imagine what Emily's just said. What did you say, Emily?
I hate homeschooling.
Is that-
Homeschooling is not.
It's that homeschooling that I wouldn't wish on
Really?
anybody. Yeah, on the yeah, they have the Xbox going and they got the telly up on the wall and the schooling.
We get it
Horrible.
off our school website. And we can
Thing
just
is,
set
Phil-
all of our work up on our school
Thing is, Phil, when
website.
we was at school, mate, Phil, school was horrible, wasn't it, really?
Yeah.
Kids now, they love school because it's different, isn't it? Can I just read some comments out? Joe Murphy, mate, started following you on YouTube a few months ago. It's gone from strength to strength. This is fantastic. Cheers, buddy. It's getting there. Careful, Phil. You'll be having an Alan moment. A past the situation developing low. I have to go again up at 5 a.m. Cheers, John, mate. I only popped out for a couple. Night, Steve H. I'm going soon. I'm getting led astray now. It's not Penguin Limit Straight. It's bleeding Johnny Vegas.
Stop it doing me.
It's a midweek. Johnny Boy's midweeker. What time is it? I'm going to get myself a bell down here. I'm going to get myself a little bell.
Jesus. I've already said I'm going to send you one.
Yeah, look,
So
look,
there's two bells. There's two bells. Do you want to see them? Here's the two bells. Right. There's one.
look. Read the screen.
So there's that one. You can have that one. And I'll
Can't
send
even
you
see.
these. Hang on. Let me find it. There's that one that hangs from the ceiling.
Yeah, I got it.
So that will just sit on your bar and you can ring it whenever you want. Or there's this one. So
Oh, I
I
like
don't
that
even
one.
know if you,
I like that one.
that one's on the wall. So I've
On the
got
wall.
two bells. You can have that one if you want. I'll send it you.
You can do, mate.
Okay,
I like
that's
that.
the one I keep messaging.
We'll have to do a deal. I like that bar.
Okay.
I do like
Okay.
your bar. That's an inspiration. If you've done that for 300 quid, did you do that because of lockdown or not?
No, well, no. I started before lockdown.
Pure luck.
In the bottom of my garden. I had half of this bar was a lawn. The other half of this bar was a pear tree and an apple tree. And I sat there and I thought, I don't even eat them.
But hang on. Phil, sorry, bud. Night, Steve H. Night, John.
See
Night,
Steve. See John.
Paul H.
See Paul.
Yeah, so I just want to say good night to a few people. It is a midweeker, mate. Got to be careful, haven't we? Phil, we've got to be careful. The women haven't, mate. They're probably going to get a nice lay in.
Yeah.
You know, on a gin and tonics and bloody whatever they're drinking. Yeah, so sorry, you built your bar because of lockdown or before lockdown or bit of luck?
I started it before lockdown, but then I thought, do you know what? This is something I want to do for myself. This wasn't for my family. It wasn't for my brothers. It wasn't for my missus. It was just
Yeah.
like, let's see what I can do as cheap as I can.
Yeah.
So it took me a long time, but it was like I could have gone and bought a lot of this wood from B&Q for 500 quid. I could have
Yeah.
gone for 500 quid, 700 quid, £1,000. But no, I waited and got it from pallets. So the 100% of the wood you can see inside and outside of this pub, and I've sent you pictures, John. All the inside and outside.
Yeah, but did you say that pallets?
Was all pallets.
Yeah, because I've got some
It's all
pallets to
free.
work.
Yeah, it was
to
all
do
pallets.
some stuff. I've got some pallets to work, but it's hard denailing it though. Did you have to denail it yourself and all that? Did you break the pallets
Some
up
of it,
yourself?
yeah. Some of it
quite
I
hard
had to
work.
denail, some of it I didn't.
It's hard work doing
Yeah,
that, isn't
but
it?
if the nails are in the end, if the nails are in the end, is it worth cutting off? Is it worth cutting off like 50 mil to get rid of the nails so you don't have to nail?
Oh yeah, I know what you're saying, but it's just hard collecting them and
Yeah.
denailing them. And... Stephen Lonsdale
But
says
then-
good night. He's saying good night, John and Johnny Vegas. Tell Johnny Vegas up the whole football club, up the whole FC.
All right, mate.
He's off now. They're all going to bed now, mate. Oh, Liam Miller. Evening, Liam. Where are you from, Liam, by the way? Because you join us at 11 o'clock. We'll go to bed in a minute. So are you from America or somewhere? Because you're on a different time zone, or you just... Please like and subscribe, Liam. I'm not sure if you already do. Not seen you before. I don't recognise the name. I put last orders up there, look.
John, I'm just going to do my spuds, and I'm going to do a special guest appearance by Lorraine. She's going to sit here while I do.
Is she?
Sit and talk to John.
Is that your...
Hello.
Oh, yeah, you all right?
Yeah, Dad, you?
Is it your birthday today? Or...
No, it's my mate. Can you see her there in the background?
Oh, yeah, I can see her waving. Oh, she's got the banner on. Oh, you've done the place up a little bit for her?
Yeah, put some 40 banners up. Got a 40
good.
badge. 40.
She doesn't look 40.
She don't look 40, no.
Nah, she doesn't look 40.
You don't look 40. Oh, hello, look. Here's a little one.
Oh, to be 40 again, eh?
She wants to get in on the... You've met Emily before, haven't you? She's Dad's techie.
This laptop's working better, I must admit. A lot better.
Yeah. I think the other one's Emily's. And there's like goodness knows what on it.
So have you got Lane tomorrow then, I take it, or not?
Yeah. They're still on school holidays. They go back Monday.
Is it school holidays?
Yeah.
No, it's not down here.
Oh, they're already back?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Sure they are.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So Phil just said you had you went round to your pub round the corner, your local.
Yeah.
Is it nice?
Nah, it wasn't.
No.
Nah. It was I only went because my mates, between me and you, like, and everyone else, my mate's wife died of cancer a little while ago. So he was on his own. So
right, so it was okay.
So he was on his own, so he booked the table up for 6 of us, so I felt obliged to go. But we normally it's my local and it's by the river, it's a bit posh and it's nice, but you're sitting outside freezing cold.
Yeah.
It's £5.80 a pint. Gin and tonic £10 a go.
Yeah.
We spent
He'd have a heart attack. I'm not lying. He really would.
I've got the bill there, look. Can you see that? I don't think so. I won't show up on the phone, will it?
Nah, shiny.
Nah, it won't show
Nah,
up.
it's
Hang
shiny.
on. Hold it.
Oh, don't.
Nah, 175 quid, I think it was. A night out on a Monday night.
I know.
Nah. Good. Well, it was all right, but
It's silly prices. When I go back down and
But that
not
was
that
a
I
bit of
buy
a,
them all.
that's a special one-off night out. You know what I mean? Don't spend that when you go out normally, do you? That's just a
No,
bit of a,
no.
we went a bit mad, I think. You know what I mean? But normally,
But then as well for the calls, you know.
yeah, yeah.
Well, hello, look, he wants to get in on the action here.
Oh, look, he's had a few beers. He's all loved up now.
No, no, what's all that about? I'm going to make a quick exit.
Look, he thinks he's on a promise now.
Yeah, he can think.
Yeah, he thinks you've had a few drinks. Don't take advantage, Johnny boy. That's naughty, mate.
Yeah, Mr. Vegas.
Be a
Nice
gentleman.
speaking to you, John.
Ta-da. Have a nice evening.
I don't believe she actually called me Mr. Vegas. That's proper. That's proper taking the piss. She's proper on your side there, isn't she?
Let's have a little look. What's his comments coming in? Oh, Liam's a subscriber. Brighton. Oh, Brighton's all right down there. Yeah, I like Brighton. What are your regular opening times? What's Joe Murphy mean by that? Does he mean your bar, my bar, or the channel? I'm not sure. Hi, Liam,
I
mate.
open 24/7.
From Brighton. Not far from me, actually. He looks younger than us, though, doesn't he? Look. I've got to get up. The thing is, I come on tonight, and if I'd done my little video on my own, it would have been an hour. Quick chat, half-hour chat, off. But I thought, while I'm doing the video, I might
And
do a
then
live.
post it.
And did a little live, and I thought, no one will be about midweek, but there's more out than you think.
Yeah, what you don't realise, John, is when we like your videos, every time we look at our phone or every time we turn the TV on, we go to subscriptions and see if you post anything. We do it all the time. I do. So as soon as I was in the bar tonight, right? I was in the bar tonight. I wasn't even on the TV. I was on YouTube and I was playing some Queen for the people behind me, for the guests. And my daughter come running in like the house was on fire. She whisked the door open and said, "Johnny's on alive! Johnny's on alive!"
Oh,
yeah. I was in here. I wasn't even looking. Johnny's alive!
oh,
Johnny's
bless
alive!
her.
So that's how come I joined.
Bless her, bless her.
Crazy.
Crazy. Just sort of pop in for. Do you know? Alexa, stop. I never even mentioned Alexa. I'll tell you what, Phil. That's nice to hear, but I thought to myself, I wandered down the bar, do a little video. I thought, you know what, I'll do a little live about my drone competition, etc. And then I thought, well, if I want to go down my bar midweek and have a quiet beer, I thought there must be other people out there that want to have a quiet beer, you know? I can't be the only person, can I? So I thought I might as well go live.
Yeah.
And if there's one person that wants to come and have a chat, we have a chat, don't we? Do you know what I mean? Because you don't know what people are doing for a living or what they're thinking or what time to go to bed or, you know? Some people might be sitting there on their own thinking, some people might be sitting on their own thinking, you know what, Johnny Boy's on, I'll have a little chat. Even if it's not video chat, it could be a little chat in the corner on the comments. And lo and behold, there's quite a few people there. Sue Flynn, low goal.
Yeah, definitely.
Can't believe that's an Islington accent. Yeah, I don't mean you. I think your missus. Yes, it did sound like she was from Islington, didn't she?
Yeah, somebody's saying, I don't believe that's an Islington accent.
Excuse me?
I didn't say that. Joe Murphy, that's your opening times. If we know you open, we get on. I don't know. What you got to do is subscribe. I think if you subscribe, I think if you click the bell, you get a notification, don't you? To be honest with you, what do I do, Johnny? I come on midweek, don't I? Wednesday and a Friday normally for a live. Really? Probably, you know. I always used to go out midweek, like I say, I call it Johnny Boy's Midweeker, because it just breaks the week up. It just get the Wednesday, go out, have a beer, or come down your bar, have a beer. Then you've got Thursday, Friday, it's done, isn't it? It's for me anyway. You know, it's just nice to break the week up. Nothing on telly, is there? Really? Line of duty.
Never seen Line of Duty.
What's that, mate?
Never seen Line of Duty.
Oh, my mate's just texted me just now. He just messaged me because I haven't replied 'cause I'm busy. 'Cause I'm on here. And he's just told me, he's just messaged me. Mate, I was out with Monday. Just watched first series of Line of Duty. How have I missed it before? And it is good. Awesome. Awesome. And I'm so jealous if you've not seen it because you can go and see it from beginning to end there, can't you? You know? I would.
Honestly, and I'm speaking for other YouTubers now, so I'm going to be ignorant. Your friend with the flashing glasses.
Yeah.
Everybody on here wants to see him on the live.
Did I?
We go, yeah, big time, because he spoke to you, and you haven't seen this because it's not been on live. But we all sit there and we all laugh, not at him, but because of the conversations you and him have. It's really, really good. If you can get you and him on a live, it'd be fantastic.
I might get him on.
He's
He
a
doesn't
really
know-
good guy.
Yeah, Graham, his wife's not
I
well.
know.
Poor fucker. He came on Sunday. He's the
I
one that
know.
phoned me up
I know.
Sunday. And I had to put me
Yeah,
tools
we've
down.
said all that. Yeah, and he's phoned you up while we've been live, and then it's obvious
That's it.
we can see it. You know, we
Yes.
can see. But
Yeah.
it'd be nice if you can get a nice time.
I'll try and get him
and
on.
we can have a chat to him.
I'll try and get him on.
He's really good. We really like him.
Yeah, he's good, old Graham. I'll try and get him on. He's not up on the old technology because I said to him, fun enough, I said to him Sunday, I said, where were you Friday? Because we had a guest on. The guy from the brewery and all that. He said, oh, you know what I'm like, John, I'm no good with technology and that. But I think he's going to get one of his kids to sort it out. So what I'll do, I'll message him. He seems to come out on a Sunday, though. Every time he messages me, he's on a Sunday normally. He sort of comes out. He goes. I think he works for a living, and then he looks after his missus a little bit. She's not that great at the moment, I don't think. And then on a Sunday, he seems to go down his bar and watch. He's a bit of a football fan. He goes down his bar on a Sunday and watches the football because there's a few games on a Sunday, isn't there? And he watches the football. Then he gives me a bell, and I did answer the video. He does me a Facebook
His bar
chat.
looks good. His bar looks a bit plain.
Yeah,
That's not being disrespectful.
I don't know. He showed me around the other day with a camera, like you did. It's not bad. It's big. He's got a settee there, like a sofa and a TV. It's like a lounge. But the bar's a bit plain. It's got loads under the bar, beers and fridges, but there's nothing. He's going to get some shelving. There's nothing behind it. He needs to get some bits and bobs. That's what he needs to do. He needs to fill it out, you know.
You can have a bar this big, but if it's a proper bar, it looks brilliant. I mean, your bar. When we walk down your bar and you've shown us your seats and behind your bar, it's a bar.
It ain't that big, but my mate's on there. Hang on, hold it. George is on. So like George Michael's on.
Hey, we have to be quiet now because George Michael's on. My missus loves this. That you like. My missus loves the fact that you like George Michael.
Oh, George, mate, is my favourite. Yeah, my bar. I said this before in one of my videos or one of my little rambling videos. Like the next door neighbour, the young lady got a shed delivered, and I looked at it and I out the window. I thought I'd love to turn that into a little bar. I'd love to go over. I'd love to go over.
Go, Phil.
I'd love to go over a fence. I'd love to go over a back garden, over the bushes, and convert that into a little bar, right?
Yeah.
I'd love to convert that into. I've done mine now, virtually. I'd like to get hold of someone. Get hold of a small shed because. Oh no. Darren Chapman, good night all. Got to go. Work in the morning. See you Friday if you want. Okay, buddy. Yeah, try and get on there Friday. People want it, I think so. I'd love to get a little shed.
You've created a monster.
A little bar. Start from scratch. Put some bench seats, little bar behind there, and memorabilia all over the walls. Done. You don't have to, like I said to you before, because my one behind. I'm not going to turn the camera around because mine's full of crap now, and it's not standing because I'm doing my nut about it. But my bar really could potentially be this bit here. It could be potentially be this bloody bit. You don't need a big bar. You know, Unless guests come in, obviously. Right, let's just check these comments out, mate. Who do you think the picture was? Line of duty. Who's the picture? I think it's something to do with that woman's mum. I don't know. I ain't got a clue. Mate. Line of duty.
Emergency, quick, come here.
Brown.
My emergency's
Brown Chris.
my emergency's even more important.
Is he getting told off? It's not Alan Parsons. It's an Alan Parsons moment all over again. Mark Huckabee, nice midweeker, John. Yeah, thought I'd pop on. I can't do a not midnight job, can I? Good night, all. Got to go. Yeah, cheers. Right, see you Friday. See you Friday. That's Tuesday. Yeah. Right, okay. I'll try and get him on. I'll try and get him on. I need to order myself. I did have in my box, my Amazon basket. I had some nuts. Actually, I run out of nuts. You'll make me hungry, you are. You make me bloody hungry. I mean, you can stay out all night if you want. They're nice. You can stay all night if you want, as long as you don't drink too much. Can't reach them. Bloody pump's getting in the way. It's a bit tight, to be honest. My mate's bar, he's got a lot of space in his place. A lot of space. Let's move this chair. Hang on. God. I'm getting up now. Yeah, you bastard. I got you. I got you. Yeah,
Hello. Really sorry, but I need a favour.
What?
That's just going on. Don't even know what it is. I think it's plugged in the house.
Okay. You don't know, I don't know.
Hey.
Yeah, I had a basket full of bits and bobs, but I bought the beer kit instead. So next time you see me, well, no, not next time you see me, but in a couple of weeks, I'll be drinking my own beer. What I'll do, though, I'll do it on a Friday night. I won't do it on a midweek because it might give me bad guts.
No one.
There you go.
See, they're better, man. You had to outdo me, didn't you?
Proper new northern snack, that.
Post scratching. Do you know what that is?
What?
That's pig skin.
Yeah. Nice. Joe, we're open on Friday. We're open Friday, Joe. Sure about it. Just got to have a few nibbles. I'm decorating again all weekend, and I want to clear this bloody rubbish out of my bloody bar. I'm getting fed up with it. I'm getting up with it. I'll get some more beer. Problem is, these bottles, you get through it too quick. They're only small.
Yeah, too easy.
They're only 300 mils. Yeah, 330 as well. I'll get my mate Graham on if I can in a couple of weeks. I'll have to go around his bar.
Yeah, I think that'd be really good. Everybody that watched liked him because he had these flashing glasses on, and we all enjoyed him. Yeah.
Well, I had him on for 5 minutes. I don't want him taking over.
No, don't want him taking over.
28th of August. Oh, right, 21. That's right. I've got to get some more nibbles down here. It is a bit tight down here. I could have moved this bar further forward a little bit more, I think. A bit tight behind my bar. Can you get behind your bar, right?
Well, I can, but then my bitter, you've got the proper bitter pumps. When I do that with my bitter, I'm like, I do that, my back's touching the crisps. So I think I need to move it a little bit.
Yeah. You're like me, but you don't move your bar too far forward. You lose space in your bar, didn't you?
Yeah, my bar's the main thing. I'd sooner stand to the left or to the right of my pump and do it that way.
Since I've done this, I've not used it properly.
Neither have I.
I finished this properly last year. Almost finished. They're never finished. But I've not had proper people. I've not had a crowd round. And what I want to
Tonight,
do eventually, I want to have, like, say, my wife's birthday or something, and it's non-lockdown. I want to get people
Yeah.
around have a barbecue party. Open the doors up, put some music on, lights on. I want to get some beer on the pump. Get behind the bar, pull some proper beer out for people. You know, have a proper night we want.
tonight is the busiest night I've been, and there's probably 6 of us here.
Yeah.
In fact, there is 6 of us here. Yeah, there's probably 6 of us here. But this is the busiest night we've been.
Ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah, silly.
It's a shame. Not long now.
John, I can taste that post scratching.
It's nice.
Yeah, I can proper taste that.
Does Kev C want to come on as a guest? I bet it's not down his bar, Kev, tonight.
Which one's KFC? Come on, you have to remind me.
This is Biker, isn't he?
No, don't think he is.
Isn't he? What are you on a guest the other week? Was I drunk? Don't know.
John, I have never seen you drunk yet.
No. I'm frightened to watch the videos back sometimes.
The one that my first live with you, I can't watch that back because I know I was drunk. And do you know what? Lorraine's behind me laughing. Lorraine's behind me laughing because she knows I'm drunk. She wants to watch it. I can't watch that back.
I'll watch a few back. I don't care now, but my other half said you're getting more and more drunk as the night goes on. And one of them, I think, one of the first ones I did, I'm like, oh no, is that what I'm like down the pub? Is that what I look like? And I think, you know what? Who cares?
Doesn't matter.
It's what it is, isn't it? Don't matter.
Right,
Normally,
I need to do something now. It's just a one-off, right? But my daughter has been on this screen 3, 4, 5 times, and my son's never been on it. So just as a one-off, he wants to say hello. Okay.
Hello, buddy, mate. You all right?
Is there? Say hello. Say hello, John.
Hello,
Hi, John.
mate.
Say hello, John.
Oh yeah, you behaving yourself?
No.
You behaving yourself?
Give him thumbs up. Thumbs up, Billy. Say bye.
Oh, look at that. That's what's that?
SpongeBob.
Minion, isn't it?
No, it's SpongeBob.
Oh, very nice. I like that.
There you go. He's happy now. He's on YouTube.
Good night, bud. It's live.
Oh, it's live. Everybody's watching you now.
Yeah. What do you reckon? You can answer that, Joe. Phil, look. What distance do you think between back of the bar and front bar? I ain't got a tape measure here.
Yeah, there's a question here. That's an interesting one. Have we got a tape measure?
I reckon mine's 3 foot, but I don't think it's enough. Oh, look, bad connection. He's pulled his wire out, hasn't he? That says remove. Does that remove him from? Yeah. 2 hours 20 minutes. We're live. I only popped out for a couple. Right. Ian, are you about? Do you want to come back on here for a quick chat with Pauline? So I think they've got a bar. I want to see their bar actually. I think they've got a bar in their house, which looks nice. Ian Fraser. Yeah, get him on. Get who on? 2 foot. No, I don't actually know. I think mine's 2 foot. I think mine's about no, it's more than 2 foot there. You know what I'd probably do? Whoever said that, Joe Murphy. Mine's a little bit tight once you put your shelving in and that. I can get behind here without the chair. I'm sitting behind my bar now on my stall. I'll sit behind now my stall, but you pump. Now, if you got pumps, if you're thinking about getting a pump or beer engine, whatever you want to call it, your pump sits out, say, so far when it's bolted on, and then you've also got the tap that the swan neck, they call the swan neck, that comes out. So you've also got to allow for that drip tray, which sits in a metal frame. So that's sitting out. So you've got to allow for that. So you've got to sort of allow for pumps. So really, if you think about it, you're not talking about where a bar is. You're sort of talking about allow for that. You might not have these initially, but you got to allow for your pump and that, because if you ever do get one. So really, you're on about from there out to the back of your bar. So always allow for that. So whatever your bar is, wherever you want. So what I would do if I was going to do mine again, because mine's a bit tight. If I was going to do mine again, I did do this, fun enough, but I didn't put the pumps on. If I was going to do mine again, mine's out of pallets. I'd build my bar so it's movable. I'd put it up. Okay, and yeah, we'll see Paul on Friday, mate. Yeah, I'm off in a minute anyway. Do not mean to break your link is great. No, it's fine, mate. It's fine. It's not broken anything. I don't know where he's gone. His connection disappeared. I don't know what happened. He'll be back in a minute. Yeah, if you're watching, Phil, pop back, mate. Your connection won't do, laddie. That ain't a bad idea, actually, Paul. So let me get back to what I was saying. What I would do, whoever mentioned about the, Joe, what I would do, I'd build, if it's me again, do it again. And what I'd do, I'd build my bar. So mine's out of pallets and make it movable. 3 foot, that sounds about, yeah, I'd move it about and then I'd sort of like, and then allow for your pump and one of them. And then work out where your back is and your shelvings. I mean, I didn't do that initially. I sort of put my bar bolted to the floor. I could move this, thinking about it. It's hardly fixed to the floor. It's only a few screws. It's not bolts, I'm lying. It's only a few screws. I could move his back if I wanted to. It's a bit, I might do that, you know. Oh, I'll be sitting in front of the TV in the jukebox. No, but I would build your bar, move it about a bit, allow for shelving at the back, and allow for a pump and drip tray. Even if you haven't got a pump and drip tray, allow for pump and drip tray, really. Pump and drip tray, I'd say my pump and drip tray probably sits forward about a foot. Got to be, in it. From where the pump is clipped onto the bolt, I've got a scaffold bolt bar. So where the pump is clipped on, the beer engine is clipped on to the drip tray frame. Hello, Colin, mate. Cheers, buddy. Thanks for coming along. So from where the pump engine, beer engine clips on your bar to the drip tray, I would say it's a foot already. So you got a foot there, you lost already. Shelving at the back, and then you've got to allow your space for your body, your fattest person in your family, or your fattest mate to go down the middle of the bar, really. I didn't allow enough. I put on so much weight. A guy said to me years ago, I went to get measured up for a suit or get a suit for a wedding. Long time ago, I'll never get when I had a few. Well, I was gonna have a few quid. I never had a few quid, but I went to get this suit. I went to this posh place to get this suit. Actually, yeah, because we all wear waistcoats and that, so you know you get all your mates, didn't you? You all get these suits, didn't you? All matched together. And I've got this measure up this suit, and the suit, the waistcoat, the waistcoat was a bit tight. And I said to the bloke, "I don't worry about that, mate. I'll lose a few pounds." And the bloke said, "Every person that comes in gets measured for a suit says that." He says, "You're not going to lose a few pounds, mate." He said, "If anything, you're going to put weight on." I said, "No, I'm going to lose it." He said, "No, every person says that. You think you want to lose weight. You think you're going to lose weight." He said, "You won't." Be like your bar, right? You think you can fit behind it. You think you're going to squeeze behind it, but you won't. Think of yourself. Think of your biggest person in your family. Think of your biggest mate. Can they walk beyond the bar and pour a pot? I could just about get behind it. It's a bit tight. There's stall as well, actually. I'm on a stall here. But if you watch my other videos, you'll know that I normally sit the other side anyway, in my favourite spot by the jukebox. But I can't. There's a lot of crap there at the moment. That's my advice anyway. Well, I'm off in a minute. I want Phil to pop back on, really. He's £2.40 a pint at Newcastle. Newquay Brown Airway. £2.40. I'm paying £5.60. Jesus. Right. Phil Robinson, Johnny Vegas, whatever your name is. Are you there? Are you popping back on for 5 minutes? Where's the link for what? Foster's, John. Been watching. Oh, part of Foster's. I've gone off Foster's now. I am a Foster's boy, actually. Put it down. I've been drinking Foster's for donkeys years. Foster's in my local community centre, which is meant to be a discounted bar. Foster's, they charge. How much is it? I've been there for ages. $3.60, $3.80, $4.20, is it? I don't know. I couldn't even tell you. See you soon. Ta-ra, darling. Thank you. Thanks for coming along. I'm off in a minute myself. I just wanted to say goodnight to Phil, really, but I think his new laptop's gone a bit doolally. $2.40 for Foster's. That is bloody cheap. Really cheap for a pint of Foster's. Like I said, I was paying $5.60, $5.80 the other night. That is a bit of a posher pub, but I'm going off in a minute. Come on, Phil. Pop back and say goodnight. I can't go without saying goodnight to Phil, I don't think, because he's been on as a guest with his new laptop. That ticked me up now. What's that? He's not even leaving a comment, look. If you're watching, Phil, get the kids to sort it out, mate. They know loads about tech. I've got to do Friday Live now, look. Where's the link to come on? Oh, right, okay. There you go. Let's see if it's any better now, shall we? I've got to go in a minute, though. I haven't got to do anything, actually. I'm in charge. I'm only doing half play tomorrow. So turn up, do a little bit and go on. Yeah, Joe, you're lucky there, mate. That was good advice. I never even thought about it myself till just now. In actual fact, I would say from your bar to, if you do have a beer pump, to your bar to the drip tray is about 12 inches. I don't know what that is in metric at the moment, but that is about a foot easy. So always allow for that and then work out your space, even if you haven't got pumps. Johnny's back. I'm glad Johnny's back.
Might not be the one.
What happened, Johnny, mate?
Did you get the taxi?
Sorry, pal. Battery went on laptop. Brand new laptop. I just didn't charge it.
Oh, so again, what battery went?
Yeah. Yeah.
I know, I plug mine in all the time. I leave it plugged in. It's my old one.
Yeah, I should do that, but I didn't.
Ian Fraser's on.
At the back.
Oh, mate.
His mum's going.
Okay.
You gonna say bye?
Bye.
Bye.
Sorry.
Oh, it's got to give her a cuddle. Look, you can't lock down at COVID, mate. You got to be careful. And all that cuddling, mate. You got to wear a mask.
Vicky's mum. Petra. Okay.
My new laptop.
Oh,
I just didn't
who's on?
charge it.
Who's this?
Oh.
So again, what battery went?
Yeah.
I know, I'm on it all the time. I leave it plugged in. It's my old one.
That's
Oh,
Ian Fraser. Ian Fraser.
That was like me last week.
No, that's Ian Fraser wants to come back on with Pauline. But Ian, you need to sort something out, mate. It's not working. If I put Ian on, look, watch. Testing 1, 2.
it's got a lot to do with COVID. Not right on the COVID, mate. You've got to be careful. All that COVID, mate. You've got to wear a mask.
So what do I
It's
need
about an
to
hour
do?
behind.
Okay.
Ian, you're about an hour. What's happening, mate? You're about an hour behind.
Do we all have to wear a mask?
What do we need to do to sort this out?
Who's this?
But that voice is from like 5 minutes ago.
It is, isn't it? It's from ages ago.
Ian Fraser. Ian Fraser.
That was like me last week.
Well, what's happening there? How is it doing that? Why is it so behind?
But Ian, you need to sort
Weird.
something out.
The video's down, but the sound's ages ago.
I'll put Ian on. Look, watch. That's the one.
1, 2, 1, 2. All right. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Mate,
We can hear our own voices. About 5 minutes delay.
Ian, you're about, what's happening, mate? You're about an hour behind.
Don't know.
do we all
Don't
have to
know,
wear
mate.
a mask?
What's
Oh,
your
it's
problem?
almost an hour behind with the sound. I don't know what's going on there. That's weird.
What do we do?
That voice is from like 5 minutes ago.
It is, isn't it? It's from ages
John,
Oh, John's not even here.
you left with me.
So behind.
Right, this is
Johnny.
Vicky. This is Vicky. This is the
the
person.
21-year-old.
This is the 21-year-old. She
Right,
wanted to come and say hello.
Happy birthday to you. Is it a birthday?
21.
Yeah, it's the birthday today.
21.
21.
She
Happy
wants life
birthday.
for John. She wants life for John to say hello.
Hi, John.
Oh, she's
Happy
gone.
birthday, darling. Happy birthday, 21st. You don't look a day older.
Yeah. You know where she's gone, John?
Toilet.
She's gone down the side of down the side of the pub. She's gone
I bet I'll
looking
join her.
what the weeds look like.
I think I'll join them, mate. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
I'm popping off. I'll let you look after Ian for a minute. See if the scan gets better.
Thanks. Ian, you all right?
Yeah, Johnny.
Ian, you okay?
Yeah.
Is that your bar?
Yeah.
Come and say hello. Okay, show me. Show me.
Well, I'll pop back quickly. I need to go, right? Ian needs to me off.
Today.
Can you hear me?
What's life for John to say hello?
Hey.
Oh, she's
Happy
gone.
birthday, darling. Happy birthday, 21st.
I can't actually.
Yeah. You know where she's gone, John?
Toilet.
She's gone down.
I've muted him.
Okay, that was. This is why. This is silly, right? But this is why I bought a new laptop because I knew I was horrible last week.
No, it doesn't. Look. Well, look, I've muted Ian's mic. Well, if I mute Ian's mic, look.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can hear you, Ian. We can hear ourselves.
Well, I'll pop back quickly. I need to go, right?
Ian, you've got a television switch on.
Can you hear me?
So loud.
Hey.
Happy birthday, 21st.
I've muted him for a couple of minutes. I'm going to go to the toilet. I'll be back. There's something needs looking at there. Phil, you need to speak to Ian. He's got to turn off his TVs, his phones. There's something wrong there, mate. I'll be back in a sec.
Ian, can you hear me? I can't hear you, mate, because John's muted us. But turn off your music, turn off your TV, turn off whatever you want, because we can't talk to you because of all that. Turn everything off. We'll have to wait for John to come back to speak to you, but you need to turn everything off so that all we can hear is you. Oh, where have you gone? I'm hoping you've got to turn everything off.
But I'll have to wait for him to get. Because otherwise, this is going to be a You won't go in it.
You're not watching your film tonight.
Not now, at 11:45 to 12 now.
Okay.
We'll do it tomorrow.
It's a good film. It's not one of them sexy films, so.
Oh my god, what is that sexy film?
Yeah, I bet you do. She does. She does when I'm not there.
That's the last time I watched the film.
Oh, you know Abigail. Last time that you watched the film was like yesterday
Oh, it was
when you watched it with us.
It was today, yeah.
Yeah, today.
Billy, I am going to take this down to the house now because tomorrow morning,
Right.
Jamie's going to just
We sorted it out.
Well, we think, but let's see, because when I was speaking to John, he couldn't hear me.
No, that's yours.
I can hear you. I can hear the trees.
Yeah, you can hear me, but I couldn't hear you.
All right. What's happening? What's happening here? Good stuff. Say that tree long end, whatever that means. I don't know.
Love this.
Then come on.
Is it anything to do with this on the left hand, on the right hand side, sign up for free?
Right. Yeah, you need to look at that. I mean, one more bit I'm going to say.
Well, we
Paul
think,
is off now. Night, Paul.
let's see,
Night, Paul.
because when I was speaking to John, he couldn't hear me.
Are you going?
Good night, Charlie.
Yeah, you can hear me, but I couldn't hear you.
All right. What's happening? What's happening?
Bye,
Come
guys.
in, come in, come in, come in.
Bye, guys.
This is Vicky, she's Walter. She's saying good night.
Happy birthday.
Long end, whatever that means.
Oh, bless her.
So, oh, see you here.
This man from Scotland says, "What? Give her a lot, Pauline."
On the left hand,
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh, it's very nice.
You look pretty nice to me.
Right.
He's saying, "Yeah, we're going."
No, they're coming. He's a bit tired.
Yeah, I don't want it.
No, you are.
I'm coming now.
No, you're all right then. Be back
I'm
soon, love.
working tomorrow.
Oh no, but I'll be back soon.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank
Right,
you for
come on
popping
in.
along.
Just shut the
See you
door.
later.
Bye.
Good night. Good
Bye.
night, kids. Good night.
Bye. Your heater's on, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll leave my heat on some. Well, you got that's. I'm worried about that leaving
Yeah.
the heat on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bring it
It's all
in.
gone quiet now.
Oh,
Phil, Phil, I'm going to finish that, buddy. I'm going to
Okay.
finish that. I'm going to get Ian back on to see if it's any better. But I'm going to finish that and I'm off myself, I think.
Yeah, so am I.
That'll
Bedtime.
do me.
I'm
I'll
up
be
at
back
6.
Be back out Friday.
bye.
Okay.
Bye bye.
this?
Bye bye. They don't want to go, really, do they? That's probably having a drink midweek. Right, Ian, I see it's working now. I know, it's unmute him. Hang on.
Hello.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Right, come on in.
Is it delayed?
Bye.
Delay, about 5-minute delay, mate.
Oh, I thought it was
What's going
yesterday.
on?
I thought it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Joe Murphy, good night. Big John? Oh, I don't like being called.
Phil, I'm going to finish that,
You've got a lovely family, Phil. Steve Aikman, you've got a lovely family.
I'm finished
Yeah,
that.
they're nice family. It's good, yeah. They look nice.
Yeah,
All out.
Yeah, they're good. They're good.
Right.
Back out Friday.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. They don't want to go, really, do they? That's probably having a drink midweek. Right, Ian, I see it's working now. I know, it's unmuted. Hang on. Well, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Ian.
Okay, good.
Down, I might have to remove you. The sound is about 5 minutes delay.
Oh, I thought yesterday.
I don't know why. You've got something switched. You must have something switched on.
Go Murphy, good night.
Oh, wait a minute.
It's hard to explain. That might be better. Right, testing 1, 2. Is that it? You've done it. Ian? Ian? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Oh, wait a minute.
I don't know what he's doing. Well, you don't know what he's doing.
I can hear you.
Oh, you can hear us. You fixed it then. You fixed it. I don't know what you've done. You fixed it. What did you do to fix it? Phil, it's gone all quiet. He's fixed it. Phil, it's gone all quiet. I think he's fixed it.
Hello.
He's fixed it.
Oh, that sounds good, actually.
Oh, like we're all going to bed now, mate. Ian, it's too late now.
Yeah, but that does sound good. Next time you come on, that's the settings you need.
Ian, Ian, what did you do to fix it?
I had these last week and week before.
What has Ian done to fix it?
Ian, can you hear us?
Hold on to put a light on. I can't see the dog.
That's a nice bar.
We're all going to bed now.
That's the power. Is that better? Is that better?
Yeah, sound is better.
Is that better?
Yeah.
No. Is that better?
Right. Yes, Ian, that is better.
Oh, it's good, eh? I'm practicing you went in.
Cool. Hour later. Ian,
Oh,
Steve H says, remember what you've done for Friday.
I don't know
Yeah,
what I've done.
definitely.
Oh,
What did you do? You've forgotten already.
I'll see you. I'll see you later.
Oh, God. And what's this setting? Look. That's better.
Yeah, that's much better.
Well, there we go.
Oh, well, I'm going to bed now.
Can you understand me?
Ish.
Steve H. Perfect. Got to go now.
Yeah, we're going to bed now. I'm up at 6.
Ian, you fixed it. How did you fix it?
I don't know what I've done. I haven't got it for you.
Right, okay, mate. I don't know what you said there, but I think he's fixed it.
He's fixed it, but he doesn't know what he's done.
What have I done?
Drink that.
Yeah, what have you done?
Where's Pauline? Gone to bed?
No, she's coming up. Yes, she is.
I thought she went.
No, she's got a toilet. She's not got it. She's shy. She's shy. Very shy.
We're all shy, mate. We'll see you Friday.
Right.
It's a lot better now. Whatever you've done is a lot better.
You need your hair done. You need to get a hair done.
Have you got a laptop?
How Phil's went to sleep.
There was on a laptop or computer or phone.
Really?
Might be phone.
Have another Irish mixed.
Oh, Steve H. Steve H. A great chaotic night.
Have an Irish mixed. I'm going to have
Great chaotic end. I think it's going.
I'm going to have
Right, good night, Ian. Bye. A great chaotic end to a great night. See you Friday night. Oh, Steve H. See you, mate. I'm going to finish that. I'm toasing it, as they say.
Yeah. I'm going to bed now.
I don't want to get told off.
Well then, show your face.
Back at Friday. What time, Phil? 7?
Yeah, I'm home. I'm home from work about 6.
I've got a laptop.
Quick shower.
Fine.
7, 8 if you want.
Well,
I like an early beer, mate.
Polly's very
By,
mysterious.
by 7, I will be drinking. Whether I'm
Yeah.
on live at John or not, I will be drinking by 7.
All right, bub. I'll have me homebrew kit by then. I'll have to start doing videos, and I've got a couple of signs to finish off.
I think your signs is your that's your money. That's your £100.
Yeah.
You'll
I
be
thought,
doing
you
that.
put the lights on. Oh, now he's turning the lights off. Look, he's going to get another beer. Look, he's got a pump there, I think. He's got to be on his bar. What you got there, Ian?
Polly said you'll see you Friday. On.
Oh, okay, mate. But, all right, good
Ian,
night, Paulie.
Ian, have you just got a pint?
What?
Have you just got a pint, Ian?
I can't hear you.
Ian, have you just been behind the bar and got yourself a drink?
Oh,
Yeah, I
what
think
bar?
he did. I think he
Okay.
did. I think he just got a beer.
Oh, he's gone for one.
Going to get another one.
I don't know. Try to see.
Yeah, because Pauline turned the lights out, I think. I think she wants you to go to bed. Oh, well, I've got some lights now. Let's put the lights back on.
Ah.
It's a nice little bar, that.
It looks good. Ian, we'll see you. We'll see you Friday. You're back on Friday.
Yeah.
Right, we'll see you Friday.
That's all right.
Are you off now, mate? Okay. That's a nice bar, that. I think it's in his house.
That's all Polly's work.
That's lovely, that is.
Polly did that.
Yeah, it's nice. I like that sign she did. That sign was good.
Oh, then.
Where is the sign? I'm not sure about the copyright issues on that, but oh yeah. Where is it?
Good.
Well, good, yeah. Where's that sign of me? I think it's a bootleg one.
That was good, though.
Bill came up
that-
and he looked like kind of play upside down. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Where are you from then, Ian? Where are you from?
No problem. No problem.
You're
Look forward.
Scottish? Come.
Look forward to it.
So what's that, mate? The sound's breaking up, I think. Come on, bloody cold down here.
Polly's bar.
That's Pauline's bar. It's very nice. What's it called? Pauline's bar. Right, I'll tell you what, people. I'm going to down this. Phil's gone quiet.
I'm telling you. But
Oh,
I
for
agree.
sake.
I
He's
agree.
thinking. He's had a few
Definitely.
beers.
Polly's Friday night.
All right, mate. See you Friday night, bud. Right, okay. See you Friday.
Right, I'm off. Enjoy.
Right, hold it. I've got to do something here. Let's do this. Hang on, let's do this. Right. We've got to do something. There you go. Right, let's call it a night, people. Let's call it a night, I think. We had a good one for midweek. I ain't Johnny Boy's midweek weren't bad.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I only popped out for a couple. I'm gonna go and get me bollocking. I'll take it like a man. I'm in charge.
Yeah, whatever.
I'll be back out Friday if you're allowed out, you people. I'm allowed out. I'll do what I want, me. Have a good one, mate. Don't take advantage of your missus, will you, while she's drunk?
Yeah. Promise.
Well, hey?
Promise.
I'll have my own brew gear, mate, soon. I'll be doing my own beer. I won't be running out of beer. I won't be drinking this stuff. I'll be drinking proper beer. 40 pints. I think you put more sugar in it. I think it makes it more. It's stronger, doesn't it? I don't know. I'll sort something out. I'll read up on it. I'll invent my own beer. I think. I'll start selling it. It's my next business venture. Right, Phil, you better go, bud. You look like you've had a few too many.
I'm going.
Well done, mate. And one
See you,
comment.
Brad.
We've got one comment to read. Hang on. Colin Barnes, night. See you Friday. Love the lines. See you, bud. See you, everybody.
See you Friday.
Hang on. Wait. One more thing. Hang on, what's that? What's this?
Can I just say?
Go on.
Can I just say who is sexy and hangs up?
Who is what?
Sexy and hangs up.